Hey.
Hey.
Welcome to Paranormal Chop Shop, everybody.
How's it going, Sonny?
Good.
How's it going, Jaimie?
Fantastic. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
We got Papa Willie back.
Hey, Papa Willie. Looking great in the overalls and the uniform. My favorite. I love it. It's a vibe.
It just isn't the same without Papa Willie on
No, I agree.
Chop Shop.
Quite honestly, it's kind of weird when you don't have Jake Smith by you, I feel like.
I know.
Yeah.
I tried making that happen.
Why isn't he over here? What's his excuse today? Too lazy to drive again?
You're going to have to ask Jake. I don't know.
All right, Jake, I'm calling
Let's
you
get him
out.
over there.
Oh, geez.
I know he lives really far away.
Yeah,
It
so
might take him
far.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like so
Get there.
far. He might even, you know what it is? I think it's like the 6 or 7 steps he has to take, like out of his door to his car, and then the other like 6 or 7 steps to take.
He was not expecting the first 5 minutes of the show to be about him.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Keep him on his toes.
This is what happens, Jake. See? This is what
When
happens.
you don't show up. Exactly. Also,
Oh, I'm texting him right now. I'm telling him.
Wait, if we're gonna call people out, let's just call people out. We're spooky.
Yeah.
Spooky's probably on his way, if I had to guess.
So, is it safe to say that sometimes the reason that you're late is maybe sometimes spooky, or is it always Chad?
Oh, it's never spooky. Yeah, if we're ever late, it's usually because I'm
You're taking a nap. Gotcha.
Yeah, like actually yesterday I woke up. What time did I wake up? It was like 8:30, and I thought it was Friday. I jumped. You should have seen how fast I jumped out of bed. I thought I was late for Chop Shop.
Oh shit! I gotta go. Oh look, there's Jake.
I did it again. Aw, Jake.
Jakey Poo. Hello.
Yeah, this is a Chop Shop dedicated to Jake Smith not being here.
Yeah, we're just talking shit about you and why you aren't there. What's your shit excuse for not coming today?
Wow.
Also, hi Simon. Thank you for the compliments.
Hey,
One day I'm
Simon.
gonna come to Australia and make love to you.
Oh,
Judas
I
Priest.
thought he was in New Zealand. Is he in Australia?
I feel like it's Australia. I don't know. Somewhere on the other side of the globe that's very far from me where I feel like they have big spiders.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of wherever he's at, he's got some giant spiders.
Exactly.
Anything down there.
Which terrifies the living shit out of me. Well, you know that area was populated by like felons and people who were like sent out, like outcast of their country. And they were kind of sent there because it was this like awful hellscape. And then they just thrived and now they have, you know, a country. Australia. See, I was correct.
Oh, nice.
I knew it.
Yeah, that's what I always heard. It was like that's where everybody was sent when they're criminals.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And
It's
look
like
at
a
them now.
Criminal island. Ladies and gentlemen, Spooky Morales.
Look
JD's
who
in the
decided
element.
to show up.
What's up, dude?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Doing great,
Fantastic. Found that you were here. We were just talking shit about how you're late.
We were actually just sitting here waiting for you to show up.
Yeah.
Everybody, none of you matters right now. All I see is our security, one and only Papa Willie, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
He's back.
Bam! Bam!
He is back.
We got Papa Willie in the house. Bam!
do. Thank you, Ren. I love you.
There it is.
Hey,
Can
Rain,
I-
what's up?
Can I show everybody my delicious snacks that I made so I can finish eating them? Please.
Yeah, because half the audience is probably eating some snacks too, if I had to guess.
I made mini baked potatoes.
Nice.
Ooh.
They're not, look how small they are. Teeny.
They're good. They look really good, though.
Mm.
Thank you. I will be eating these throughout the night for everybody. You can see my boobies. I eat potatoes. That is what I'm giving your audience.
All right.
It's all
As a
jelly.
guest,
Welcome to
that's
the
what I
Chop
can
Shop.
contribute.
Baked
Yeah.
potatoes and boobies.
Uh-huh.
Happy Friday.
That should be a t-shirt.
Jake says, I'm such a Chop Shop fan that I just felt like watching.
You
I'm
get
kind
your
of a-
ass to work, Jake. Get over there to your cousin's house and get in the chair.
I'm so much of a fan of Chop Shop that I offered to come on for the night.
Yeah. This was all Jamie's
Whoa.
idea.
I was. I'm here.
Ren is a big fan of Jaimie, looks like.
I love Ren.
That's hot.
Titties and taters. Titties and taters on Thursdays. That's what we need to start.
That
Titties
sounds
and
like a
taters.
restaurant right there.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Titties and taters. I love that.
Yep.
I'm a big potato fan. So, like, one of the reasons I love potatoes is because I genuinely think that if a space form out there ate something, it would be potatoes because they could grow anywhere. They grow in the dirt.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
Like they
universal.
got no
You can add anything to it.
Roman just water.
Exactly. They can grow them in space. They can grow them in Mars. They can grow potatoes anywhere. And then you could just add anything to potatoes and they're delicious and cook them in any way.
Preferably
Like,
cheese, sour
um,
cream, and garlic.
Like Matt Damon in the Martian movie.
Did you have potatoes?
Love that movie.
Mm.
Potatoes, right?
Mhm.
What up, Brad Finch? How's it going, man? It's my
Get it?
friend from
All right, Bill.
growing up, man. I've been friends with Brad Finch forever.
Hi, I'm Chad Smith's wife.
This is my wife, Jaimie.
I'm actually mad because my name's not up here.
Oh, what's up with that? How come our names
Yeah.
aren't up here?
I don't
Let me
know.
see what's going on.
Never seen that happen before.
Let me look into that. There we go. I don't know why that was shut off, but
There you
we're
go.
back up and running now.
There you go. Thank
There
you.
you go. Jaimie loves Chatty Daddy. All right, there we go.
I really want you to do Chatty Daddy underwear with the Chad Smith podcast logo on like some boxers or some undies and put them in your store.
We're still trying to we're trying to source a provider for the undies because Teespring doesn't do undies.
Really?
The
Yeah.
panties and the manis.
Oh, you use
need some-
Teespring?
Yeah. What do you use?
Oh.
And-
Printify because it's linked to our website.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to probably switch over. That's what Ben uses too. Is Printify.
Yeah, that's why I use it.
Well, we need to all be on the same page then. Yep.
I'm actually going to highly recommend that we get a website for you or anyone else. So last time, I don't know if Ben is still in the chat, but last time, Ben let us know that he owns breezecreampies.com.
He does.
And
Ben
I
does?
think Ben does. And I think that it might be a little bit interesting if maybe
That's
we
odd.
turned Breeze Cream Pies into everybody's
wish it says
collective merch website. So you can go there, you can get Chad Smith podcast, you can get Spooky Morales merch, you
Dude,
can get
that's a good
Paranormal
idea.
Chop Shop, and the whole joke of the website will be maybe that Breeze Cream Pies sponsors all of these podcasts.
That's a really good idea, actually. I
Is
like
this
that.
not
Did you come up with that?
genius? I literally, yes.
That's
When Ben told me he had that website, and he was like, if you want to do something with it, let me know. I immediately, hi, Brad, honey. I'm in the other room with him. He's in his room. I'm in my room. Yeah.
he says it's hard to beat cream pies.
I know.
That's a tough
I'm
sell.
just saying, well, would that not, he already owns it. Then you guys, it'll be easy to put everyone's merch on there. It's a hilarious, funny thing. It runs across the bottom of all the screens. Breeze, creampies.com.
Please go to breezecreampies.com for all your merch needs.
Literally when you say it is, and then you can even make up freaking like promo codes like at breezecreampies.com, save 10% off, use Moist Turtle.
Moist Turtle.
Yeah.
Please use promo
Here
code
we
Moist
go.
Turtle.
So I'm
Oh,
saying, like, tell me this isn't great genius ideas that I have.
Good thing we're on Chop Shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't going to the podcast around the world, right?
Yeah, actually, Chop Shop's going to start getting uploaded to podcast form.
You should. You should, in all honesty. Yeah.
Yep.
We are.
We're going to have to put Chop Shop available on everywhere you get your podcasts.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Connor? Bigfoot Anon's in the house. How's it going, dude? Happy Friday.
Yeti boy.
But yeah, you
Okay.
guys,
Bars.
we need to get you
That's
guys a
how-
website so
BA10.
that we can direct people to
That's-
places and do shit. Like we just redesigned our website. We just had a full makeover of ours.
That's how. That's how I found UFO Garage. I found them on iHeartRadio.
See,
They were
there
like
you
on
go.
their third or sixth or something like that episode,
Oh, cool.
and they didn't have YouTube yet. They weren't on YouTube yet.
Just
They didn't-
podcast.
Creamworks Entertainment.
Entertainment. There you fucking go.
See, we have the best fans. We got
We really do.
everybody knows that what we like.
And you know what we could do too? We could have a competition where everyone submits art for a T-shirt collectively that we make for Breeze Cream Pies, and then we'll have a like a little poll in the chat, and people can vote for which one they like the most, and then we'll make T-shirts out of it.
Bam. Bam. I like your idea.
Literally, I really think that I should be in marketing somehow. I don't know how I bust into that business, but like I fucking think I'm great at it.
I'm sure you could bust into any business.
I could bust into anything. Let's be real. Yeah. I'm busting out of this top right now. Shit.
How did you get all the way up on top? Did Sonny put you up there?
Of course he did. He likes it when I'm on top of him.
God, here
Low
we go.
hanging
Here we
fruit.
go.
I was
Low
putting you
hanging
next to
fruit.
Chad. Now I'll put you on top of Spooky.
Ooh, even better. That's where I'm most comfortable.
Oh, geez.
Sonny, we're gonna need some good divorce attorneys, man.
Oh my god, no, low key though. I'm obsessed with Sunny's wife.
Oh, I've heard this.
Present. Hello.
I think that she has the best daddy energy in the entire world, and she could tell me what to do whenever she wanted, and I would listen, like 100%.
Wow.
Like she's a very like in charge energy, and I respect that so much. Sunny knows what I'm talking about. Like she's very much like she is the law, but like she doesn't like. It's not like something she says. It's just like her presence is like that. She's very much like, I will like stick my foot all the way up your fucking ass, bitch, at any time. And I just like thrive in that energy. And I would just be like, yes, whatever you say, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Yes, mommy.
Sonny's
love
like,
her, yes.
how did you see her last night?
But he's smiling because he knows it's true.
She's tough. I told
She's a
you guys,
tough woman. I love her.
She's the
I'm
boss.
so obsessed.
The boss.
She's
my
100%
babe.
the boss. Mm-hmm. So if anyone, that's who I would go home with the most. I'm gonna be real with you.
Wow. Wow.
Just
I appreciate
be
your
honest.
honesty. We all
Just be
appreciate your
honest.
honesty.
I do.
What's that, Sonny?
You got dumped for a girl.
Yeah.
Whack, whack.
Listen, I just love people. It doesn't matter what they are. I love
I hear
humans
you,
and
honey.
energy.
Non-discriminatory
You know what I'm saying?
right here.
Yeah.
Non-discriminatory. Mm-mm.
Jaimie said submit, and I was ready for a whipping, says Simon.
Ah, hell yes. I love Simon so
Can you
much.
imagine those two together? She's so little and he's so tall. Oh,
He's a big
man.
dude.
He's a
My-
big old guy.
My guy
That's
is
7 foot
kind of tall. He's like 6 something. I have a tall
Is he?
man in my life. Yeah.
Cassie says
Yeah,
she's
no,
got
you
that
didn't-
big
You
energy.
didn't see him. You know what's funny
He's
about
always
you saying
laying down eating Doritos whenever you see him on
I
camera.
know. So what's funny too is
Poor
like
guy.
when Bree met him, Bree literally was like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize he was tall." And I was like, "What the fuck? I told you guys he's like 6, like 5. Like he's a very tall man. That's why everyone thinks he's like so thin. Like he weighs like slightly under 250. Like don't get me fucking wrong, but he's like tall. He's like a big dude.
I don't know about that 250. I'm thinking more like maybe.
Slightly under.
Mm-hmm.
Trust
That's
me, because
where-
I try to fucking feed him all the time. But
That's about
he
where
goes
I'm
off-
at.
So here's what happens. I feed him here. I cook all the time. I give him way too much food. He can't get off the couch to move. But then he leaves and goes to work, and it's like physical. He does trade shows, and he's like setting up booths and stuff. And then he comes back, and all the weight's fucking gone. And I have to start over from scratch every
I
fucking
have
time.
to start over from scratch.
Yeah, I'm fucking sick of it. It's like I get like 2 weeks of just feeding him, and then he's gone. And I'm like, fuck me. Oh my gosh. Hi, Cassie BB.
Cassie loves tall men.
Yeah, I like tall, big men. That's like my vibe.
Wow,
I
she
want to
loves tall, big
Yeah.
men.
like
Wow.
big Sasquatch motherfuckers is what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? Like just big. I'm only
Wow.
5'1". Like I'm really short,
Man,
and I've mostly
I'm
dated tall
5'1".
men my whole life. Yeah.
at least
I'm
you're
too.
honest. Now there's a man.
There's Big Willie.
There's a man right there.
You know what's crazy is I found Big Willie's TikTok, and I saw some TikToks of him from like a few years ago, and he does not look the fucking same in
Oh.
any capacity. Different.
How is he
person.
different today?
I want to say he's probably a little bit heavier, I think,
Mhm.
and he just doesn't look like Big Willie. It's crazy to me. Like I don't know. It's weird.
Big
He looks,
Will- Big Willie carry-
younger.
Big Willie carries the weight in all the right places. What I heard.
Yeah, it's he had to have been like a little chubbier in his face, and then like he
Hence
was
the name Big
bald,
Willie.
And his,
You heard it here
and his-
first.
And his beard wasn't as big. I don't know. It just didn't look like him. I was like, whoa, this does
He
not look
showed
like
to
Big
be making a
Willie.
lot of babies.
But now, Big Willie,
true.
oh my god! I
That
wish I
man's
could show
fertile.
you guys. Let me see.
Where is Big
5'1".
Willie?
Fuck, I'd be scared to hurt you. He's probably sick, like you guys said.
What? Big Willie's
Yeah.
not feeling well?
Dude, he's gotten sick like 6
Again?
different times. Yeah. Every time he gets better, he gets sick again. His kids bring
Drop
something
him
else
a
on.
link. I'll drop
Okay.
him a link.
Drop him a
Yeah,
link.
drop him a link.
Ben's
his
got a
face
link.
is on the thumbnail.
Jeez,
I just want
like
to tell Ben. I just want to tell Ben our idea. That's all I need Ben for. If Ben could just show up, so we can tell him our idea, and then he
Ben,
can leave
Yeah, Ben, we have an idea to pitch to you if you want to just hop on real quick and then you can leave.
anytime.
Then you
Yeah,
can
just
hop back off.
Yeah.
So you guys don't want to talk to Ben and hang out. You just want to. Pitch
I mean, we
stuff to
can,
him
but
and
I
he
feel
can
like
fuck
he's
outta here.
busy.
You guys
I feel
being
like
so
he's.
mean.
I feel like he's a busy man, and I'm trying to get as many minutes with him as I can. You know what I mean? And if I feel like he's obligated to stay the whole time, then he might not show up. But if we tell him he could
No.
pop in and out, then maybe he's more
knows.
likely to show up.
I feel like he knows he can pop in and out.
I feel like I'm just not. I'm gonna leave
Well,
it.
I think I'm
gonna leave
gonna
it.
give Ben a key. I'm gonna give Ben a key just so he can pop in and out anytime he wants.
Chad, please run the disclaimer numerous times throughout this program.
Yeah, Jesus.
What?
Jesus Christ, we're gonna go to jail.
I know.
At the bare minimum, we're gonna get taken down off of YouTube.
100%.
Oh man,
It's all
Okay.
jokes, guys. It's all jokes.
I don't think we have a disclaimer on Chop Shop.
Okay.
Why
well,
not?
Open it up.
We can play the one from the morning show.
It was
The views and
like,
opinions expressed by the guests during the show do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Paranormal Chop Shop.
Thank you.
I'm confused.
Oops.
No.
This is the
please,
first
play it.
guest that ever ate their dinner on the show.
Yeah. 100%. No,
This
so I
is
was
a
telling
first.
Chad before you got here. So I usually eat food on Josh and Artemis's show because it's later at night and I'm always eating snacks during it.
Oh.
So I've decided my new personality is just going to be when I guest on people's show, I'm going to eat food.
There you
Yeah,
go.
whatever. I mean, we're busy people nowadays. You gotta fit
Yeah.
it, squeeze it in.
Rin's dying laughing in the chat
Hi,
room.
Rin, baby.
What's up, Rin?
Rin's the sweetest. I love her.
Yeah, Simon, you saw a little peek of Jerry there for a minute.
Deanna's cooking steaks. I wish she'd cook my steak.
Wow. So, Jaimie, what have you been up to? Because you guys took a little hiatus and now you're back on YouTube.
We didn't really take a hiatus. It's just Bree was here for 10 days.
That's true, and you needed time to hang out and.
And we just like hung out and stuff. We did some lives when we were here. It's not like we really went anywhere. We just didn't do the show because it's a little bit hard to do like when we're together because like setup wise, it's not the same.
Yeah. That makes
And
sense.
she didn't want to bring all of her equipment flying because she knew she was going to take a lot of stuff back with her. So we just took some time off to like hang out with each other and like we're jumping back into the swing of things now. Although I will say we are going on another kind of like mini vacation in the middle of June. She's going on vacation. I'm going on vacation and they just happen to be pretty much at the same time on accident. So we're going to have like a week and a half-ish of no shows in the middle of June.
What?
Yeah.
No.
So
That's
here's
going
the
to feel
thing
like
for
a
me.
month.
I'll be in Mexico.
Is there any way that you could possibly film episodes
Yes.
before you leave so that we're not
No, from the
without
beach.
Ooh, no, so so here's the thing.
Oh yeah, from the beach. That'll work.
Yeah, we might like live when like so it'll be more like vlog style, you know what I mean? Like and not our shows for sure, like on our adventures, or if anything, we're at least gonna film parts of it. So we'll be like around and shit. It's just we're gonna be like you guys can talk to us. We're just probably not gonna be like having shows on YouTube because you know I'm gonna be literally in the middle of Mexico
Okay.
in a
man.
jungle learning to make salsa.
You already know that's what you're going down there for?
That's one of the things I'm doing. Yes.
Salsa introduction.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cabo.
We're doing so I'm going on a cruise. We're doing
What?
yeah, of course.
Baller.
I didn't know any
First
of
of all, it costs $200 a person. It's not that much money
For the
and
whole
we're
thing?
That's what you call a
For the
booze
whole thing.
cruise.
for the whole thing. Yeah, it's a booze cruise. But you know I don't drink. So it's like $200. It goes out of Long Beach, California. It goes to Catalina Island, Ensenada,
Oh, lovely.
Ensenada, fucking Puerto Vallarta, and then one other place that I can't remember, and then back up to California. And then so $200. The whole thing is everything's included other than your alcohol and then your excursions. So like the things that you do when you get off the boat. So I don't really drink, so I'm not worried about it. Although I do have free drinks in the casino.
Mhm.
And then I have like almost $2,000 of onboard credit for free. So anything I do, like if I want to do like adventures or whatever, it's all paid for on the boat. Like nothing is out of my pocket. So this whole trip literally cost $200,
Nice.
and then the gas to drive to Long Beach.
Is there truth to not drinking the water in Mexico?
Yes.
Not supposed to be drinking the water?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Not treated.
And not only that, but also carry small bills with you. Don't put all of your money in the same pocket. Like there's lots of rules that you have when you go to Mexico that like a lot of people underestimate and things like that. But like somebody will murder you for $100 bill.
Oh.
It's not a joke. Like they like genuinely like they don't give no fucks.
Yeah, you
like they
watch.
will.
Yeah.
And
right
then like
about that.
sometimes they do shit where it's like they'll be like, "Oh, do you have change for 100?"
time
And
is
they'll be
it,
like,
Daniel?
"Oh no, hold on, let me grab the 100. I'll go get change and be back." And then they never come back. There's all sorts of shit.
That's right.
Just gotta be careful.
Yeah,
Yeah, Champ was making sure you should boost your immune system before you go.
of course, of course.
Oh, you guys want a Big Willie update?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Big Willie is feeling better.
Oh, good.
And he's
in
here.
Chicago. He's in Chicago.
Really?
How is he?
Yeah.
That's so
Everybody-
interesting because that's
Said
where
he got
Corey is
tired
right
of-
now.
He got
Corey's
tired
in
of seeing
Chicago.
his football team lose, so he was going to go to Chicago so he could
Oh,
watch a winning
That's
game.
so funny. My husband's in Chicago right now.
They're hanging out.
Chicago's cool.
Probably.
I can take Chicago in like 3-day increments.
I've never been to Chicago.
Me
Have
neither.
you been to any big town like that? Big city?
I mean, I grew up like in San Francisco.
Oh, that's
That
true.
ain't big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just there's just I'm just used to like a 7,000 person farm town. So hanging out in
Oh, but
Chicago with all the sirens and
How many
horns
people live here?
beeping and
But you also have to remember that I grew up on a 10-acre farm, like on the
Oh.
outskirts of towns in California, like with horses and goats and chickens and fucking bunnies and all that kind of shit.
yeah. Now you have your own goat.
I do. I have my own goat. I do. Come full circle. I had a goat named Peanut, and it ran its head into so many things it gave itself brain cancer and died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, it's life.
It's goat life.
I mean, so here's the thing. I grew up on a farm. So,
Yeah.
like, animals are pieces of equipment, and they are food, and they're animals as well, but, like, there are lots of things. So, like, I don't have necessarily as much of an emotional attachment to some animals in that sense because I grew up in that life. So, like, I really want a baby cow. I've asked for a baby cow. Oh, it's a hoe.
Can you see this? It's
Mhm.
a furrow. This is a
Oh.
Furrow?
Yeah, it's on a stick. But
For
They
on a
make-
steak.
this right here is made to go on a harness that hooks up to Rocky. They make them small enough to go on Rocky, and I can make him pull fur.
Little puppy dogs, yep.
Yeah, so I don't
Really?
This
Wow.
goes on a dog's harness. I just put a stick in here.
I love that.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
You can work your dog too. We do out here.
so I want a baby cow. I've asked for a baby cow for the past 10 years of my life.
That's
Nobody
called
will give
a
me
calf.
one.
That's because no one can find a baby
Whatever,
cow.
baby cow.
There,
And everyone
cow.
tells me, Jaimie, what are you going to do with this cow? And I said, I want to hand raise it and then I want to murder it and eat it. And everyone thinks that I'm like, they're like, sick.
You
And I'm
won't be
like,
able to.
how am I? No, I would, absolutely. You
Not
have
a
no
Jersey
idea.
cow. There's no way. No, a
If
Jersey
it
cow?
just
There's
grows
no
a bit,
way.
and-
If you
I would
raised
ha-
it, I
listen,
don't think you could
listen,
kill
wait.
it. I couldn't.
I would hand feed it
I can kill
McCormick
anything.
steak
I can kill
seasoning.
it.
Wait.
Oh,
And I would name them carne asada.
Carne Onata.
You're gonna
Yeah.
feed it McCormick steak
Steak
seasoning?
seasoning, yeah. No, it's named carne asada. That's its name, champ.
Wow.
So it knows what it is.
Just
And I
so
will
it,
pat its head and I'll say, one day you'll grow up and make a delicious taco.
I've never thought about marinating them while they're still alive.
Yeah, why not? Oh my god! So like some of the reasons like some like cuts of meat are so fantastic is because they're hand fed and raised and like all this shit, and I want that delicious meat myself.
God, what's up, man? I don't know what's going on, man.
Hi, Matt, darling. You sound like you're having quite the night.
He says, "Well, what in the Judas Priest is going on here?" I'm seeing a bunch of dancing sausages running around. Wow,
I don't.
Shrooms.
I'm sorry.
shrooms will do that.
I fed a cow beef jerky once. Don't tell anyone. I feel it. Can I tell
Ooh.
you guys a secret about jellyfish?
I've done stuff like that. I like to feed pigs bacon.
At the Monterey Bay Aquarium,
Karma.
they feed the big jellyfish, the dead jellyfish that die the day before.
Oh, really?
Well, because jellyfish have a very short lifespan, actually. So they have like a big factory in the back that literally like pumps out jellyfishes because they like breed really quickly and stuff. And so
Oh.
I went backstage. So one time I went there and some random person came up to me and said, "Do you want to go backstage and see the jellyfish?" And I was like, "Okay, stranger, sure, why not?" And then like they took us backstage, me and my mom. A true story, I swear on my life. And they were like, "This
Okay,
is where the
stranger.
jellyfishes have sex with each other. This is where the little babies come out, and then this is the thing." And they show us the life cycle, and they feed the ones that die back into it because it's the most healthy thing for them.
Hi, Enzo.
Mhm.
Or not Enzo. Hi, I read this right
Jojo.
here.
The cow diet makes
Enzo,
Larry
and
Corey
then
fart so
hi,
loud,
Jojo.
100%. Hi, Jojo, darling.
How's it going, Enzo? How's it going, man? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
That cow diet may explain why Corey's farts so loud. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
It was the Corey fart incident of 2022. It's fine.
This is the
Ren.
best show.
Thank you,
you're,
Ren.
You're right, Ren.
I agree, Ren.
What does that mean, Sonny? What's that supposed to mean? You don't like the
What?
morning show no more?
No, I know
Oh.
the same.
Hey, is Jake gonna come to the? Is Jake
Doors
gonna join us
unlocked,
in the
of
studio?
course. When is this door?
I
ever
kind of
locked?
figured if we gave him enough shit, he probably would.
Finally.
Oh yeah.
But it's
I'm
not
glad that he's-
unlocked, so I'll be right back.
Really?
All right.
Yeah, hold on.
Let him in.
Unacceptable.
For once, it's not locked. That's crazy. I feel like Chad just constantly sits there with his gun on his lap, like just waiting for somebody to walk into his house. You know what I'm saying? He's like waiting.
Yeah.
He's like trying to start some shit. He's like, let's
Ready
go.
for some drama?
He's like, I wish some shit would jump off.
He's like, I ain't never used this gun before, but I'm waiting for the day. I'm waiting.
I don't have a gun. I just throw bullets at people if they come in.
I have guns. I will say that I am a registered gun owner.
Oh.
I was a range master for the state of California. I worked for the Parks and Rec department.
Whoa. State of
I'm-
California?
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Parks and Rec.
What was the area? What part of California?
Bay Area.
Oh, okay.
Where I lived
Awesome.
at. hmm
And why'd you get out of that line of work?
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you because
Yeah,
it
man.
made me really fat.
Wait.
Okay.
That
Okay, let me explain. So, I applied there because my uncle used to do skeet shooting there. I guess he still kind of does. He was a part of a league, and they were hiring people to work there. And originally, I was supposed to work on the skeet side of the range, and this is like a park in the Park and Recs Department of California. And I ended up getting the job, and my only interview question was, "Are you afraid of loud noises?" And as I went to go say no, he hit the table really loud, and I didn't flinch. And he goes, "You have the job." That was my whole interview. And so at first I was pulling for skeet. I was pulling the clay pigeons for skeet for people who were for shooting for league. And I eventually ended up on the handgun and rifle side because they needed somebody over there on weekends. And it was just a bunch of old Republican men who worked there.
sorry. I quit
It made
because
me
it
fat.
made me
Eats more
fat.
noodles.
Eats more noodles.
Wait, let me tell you. So it was just a bunch of old Republican men. And they were like madly obsessed with me because a woman had like never worked there before, really, or not an attractive one, I guess. And I started off, I was really skinny, and they fed me so much food. I'm talking about like they would bring me McDonald's, and then right after eating McDonald's, they would bring me Jack in the Box. And then like we'd go out for like breakfast where we would like order food and have it delivered. And then like for lunch every day, they'd barbecue ribeyes. And then Papa Jerry, who was like the head manager there, would like fill the fridge with my favorite ice cream. So I ate ice cream all day long. And no joke, I probably gained 150 pounds while working there.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, I can't even imagine you that big.
Yeah. I was probably almost 300 pounds. I was over 200.
That's kind of hot, to be honest.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but then like it was just my carpal tunnel got really bad. Like my arms would fall asleep when I would lay down at night. Like I just couldn't do it
Aw.
anymore. I know.
Mhm. So then, after you left that job, you wanted to get in shape and feel better. So what kind of stuff did you do? No?
No, absolutely not. No, I've never worked out a day in my life. I'm gonna be real with you. I've also never dieted a day in my life. So
how did you get skinny?
So I quit that job. Also too, because it was like at the time I had more than one job. This was like my weekend job that I had, and I have another job. And it was like the end of the year, and I ended up quitting all of my jobs. I was like, fuck all of this. This place is making me fat. I'm stressed out. Like I'm over all this shit. I don't want to do it anymore.
I'm tired of people bringing me food.
And I'm gonna show you guys pictures of me fat too. I'll fucking pull them up. I know no one believes me, but I will 100% show you fat pictures of me, and you will not think that it's me. Anyways, so I quit all my jobs, and then I got one job working as a paralegal for a lawyer who stressed me out. I worked 800 hours a day, and I never ate,
Jesus.
and I never slept. And then all of a sudden I was thin.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That was like the whole, like, it was just like months of like rapid weight loss. And then I've pretty much been 150 pounds now here for probably about like year to almost 2 years. I've been the same size.
Are you on a potato diet?
So I'm on, so one of the things that happened from being really chubby and eating all the time to not eating at all is it made my stomach really small. So like I kind of sort of gave myself like a gastric bypass surgery on accident.
I gave
And
myself.
so, yeah, because like now my stomach's so small. I take like literally.
We might need a
like,
disclaimer here for medical
you guys
advice.
joke about my mini
we do
baked
not accept
potatoes,
your-
but like That's all that I ate, and that's all I'll eat for the whole time. Like, that's my whole dinner. I eat such small amounts now, and it's not because like I'm hungry or anything. It's just I'm literally full. Like my stomach is full, and I can't eat anymore.
Jaimie, there's something I've been wanting to ask you. First of all, that was very fascinating. And you're
You're
sharing
welcome.
things here that I don't think we've ever heard on butt
Oh my God,
stuff or
I'm
that
What's up,
other,
Roach?
that other
I'm
silly show you guys do.
I'm multidimensional.
We need to know what
Mhm.
are you willing to share that
Yeah.
people don't already know about you?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, what is
like
she?
something
That's what people have
new?
been asking me.
Oh, like something new.
Oh boy, this
Okay.
might get interesting.
G-rated or R-rated.
Okay.
R-rated? Are you serious right now, Spooky? Are we going here?
R-rated?
Are we going here?
Okay,
That's
wait for
what he
Spooky
said.
to come back because he asked the question.
That's what he said. R-rated.
Okay, ready?
Thank you.
Go for it.
I one time stabbed somebody in the leg and was expelled from school because of it.
With
Now this is shit we talking about.
That's what I'm saying. You said you wanted some shit.
what? What'd you stab him with?
A fishing knife.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tried to gut him. Tried to gut him.
All right, so I'll tell you guys the story. I'll lay the picture. It was a beautiful day.
Rocky
I was in 8th grade. I went to a very fancy private school that was a Hindu private school up in the mountains of Santa Cruz. This is not a joke. I'm being dead serious.
We believe you.
We like called all of our teachers by their first names. One of our teachers didn't talk. There was no meat allowed on campus. We had like meditation classes. It was a very weird experience in my life. One of the perks of going to this incredibly fancy private school was they had bomb ass fucking field trips. Like they didn't do no shit like you're going to the zoo for the day. Like you're going, like we used to go on like ski field trips for a week and a half in like the mountains of Reno or, you know, shit like that. So one of the trips we went on was a fishing trip out like in, you know, fucking Black Bear or some shit. I don't know, some fucking mountain somewhere, some beautiful place. And we were on our way back. And right before we had gotten the boat, the guy I was dating at the time and my very small class of 7 people had broken up with me. There was like multiple levels of grades who would go on field trips because our classes were so small. And I was like angry on the bus by myself, sitting in a chair by myself, like cleaning out my nails with my fishing knife, like, you know, being a little teenager or whatever.
It's my fishing knife.
Yes, and there was this kid next to me named Chris, just yapping away at me. And so I looked at him and I said, boy, if you say one more fucking word to me, I'm gonna stab you in your fucking leg. So Chris decided to get this close to my face and just went, word. So I stabbed him in his leg. I feel like I gave him fair warning and I was only following through with my threat. So when he went to school, when we got back and complained that he felt threatened by me and I got expelled, I thought that that was bullshit.
Sounds like it to me.
Right?
That's a hell of a story, Jaimie.
I'm saying, to
Hey,
be fair, Jaimie did warn him. Exactly.
I stabbed one of my nephews one time, and he's
For why?
probably listening right now.
For why? What'd you do?
I told him I'd stab him, and he was like, "You won't stab me." And he stuck his arm out there, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Okay, bam. Yeah, he asked for it.
Then they got mad at me. And I
That's
said,
what-
I
and
told
then they
him
get
I was gonna
mad.
stab him. He said I wouldn't. I didn't want him to think I wouldn't.
Fucking same. That's what I'm saying. People are just mad that we stood our ground.
That was incredibly honest of you, Jaimie. Thank you very much for
welcome.
You
that.
really poured your heart out.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you, Jaimie. You did the right thing.
Can I tell you guys another? I'll tell you guys another one that not a lot of people know. Maybe some of you do.
Okay.
Oh, please.
I can't wait.
I lived in New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina.
Whoa.
Oh, sweet.
Tell what
Yeah.
happened? What did you experience?
A fucking hurricane.
A lot of swimming.
Okay, so I lived in a very small little suburb right outside of New Orleans called
You don't
Destrehan.
say.
They called it that because it was between 2 grain elevators. You guys know what grain elevators are? Anybody know anything about the South ever? Grain elevators are these things that are next to the Mississippi River. When the steamboats come up and they take the grains on and off the boat, they use these little things. They're called grain elevators. Destrehan, which they called the Dust Bowl, is in between these 2 grain elevators because a lot of dust would happen when the boats would come by. Very small area right outside of New Orleans. My dad decided that we were not going anywhere and that we were going to stay there because that's just the kind of person he is. And he decided he would go to the store to go get supplies to make sure that we were covered. And he filled up his cart with all of the alcohol and cigarettes he could buy. True story. No food, just cigarettes and alcohol. When he came home, his reason for such was because he knew that they were going to declare a state of emergency. And in a state of emergency, they don't sell cigarettes or alcohol. So he wanted to capitalize the market in case anybody stayed around and needed their fix. So the good news is that our specific area didn't flood, but everything around us did. So we were trapped where we were for probably about 2 or 3 months with no electricity, no running water, and no actual food.
Whoa, that's
Maybe
horrible.
cigarettes would be good, though.
Yes. It was awful. I hated every fucking minute of it. And the minute that shit dried out, I hopped on the first plane that I could. And it took me, I think it's like the total flight was like 17 hours because there was nothing direct that went back to California by any means. And I went to like a million different states before I got back. And I was like 15 years old, I want to say.
Damn.
Mhm.
Wow. You'd have been so grounded.
Hmm.
And you'd have got a spanking.
Yeah, Matt says he's keeping you around for when there's a shit hits the fan
hits the fan?
situation. Mhm.
So I have a plan for that. We're all going to Washington, specifically right outside of Seattle, because that's where they keep all the Navy boats. Said Navy boats have tons of supplies and equipment on them that we can go out to the middle of the ocean because what the fuck is going to get us out there?
Nothing.
Not zombies, not sicknesses, not illnesses. We have everything we have there. I also have in my phone at all time
What's
a
up,
team
Brassel?
of people that I've collected over time who know how to do things. Like one of them works at for Shell gas, like the gas like makes gas, so we can make sure that we're continuing to make gas for our boat to go on and things like that. I have someone who's a helicopter pilot because the Navy boats, they do have helicopters on them. Like I got you. Like if shit goes down, I have several plans.
Perfect.
No, for sure. I know where to go to get all the firearms. You just got to stop at my Uncle Joe's house. He literally has, I can't even begin to explain how many firearms and bullets that man has.
Roach wants to
still
know if
carry
you
a
still
fishing
carry a
knife?
fishing
No.
knife.
No, I do not carry any weapons with me any longer because I have a short
I
temper.
don't believe that. I feel like you always have some type of weapon.
Just,
Yeah, you can't be carrying weapons.
just these deadly hands.
Oof.
Nope.
I mean, that's
You know what I'm saying?
that's enough. Yeah,
I
champ.
haven't been in a fist fight in a long time.
Yeah, champ. We don't have hurricanes up here. We just have tornadoes every now and then.
I haven't been in a fist fight since someone tased me.
You've been
What?
tased?
Yes.
That's what you get for talking shit.
We got to hear that one. We got to
Okay.
hear this one. All right,
I
here we go.
was living in Tacoma, Washington at the time. I
Oh,
lived
yeah,
in
you
an
did.
area off of 6th Ave, which was like bars and stuff like that.
I lived in Lacey.
See, you know, Tacoma's known as like the Oakland of Washington. It's like ghetto. I loved every minute of it. I was drunk and high the entire fucking time I was there. I was just destroyed out of my mind, my entire existence there. Anyways, we were walking down the street, and I was like drunk. This is like when I drank a lot. I was like probably 22 years old. We were at bars every night, and I was like drunk walking down the street, and some girl like ran into my shoulder, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry!" And she like gave me a dirty look and kept walking, and me in my drunken state was like, "Excuse yourself, like you ran into me, and I apologized, and you're gonna give me attitude." So then I like turn around and start like shit talking, and then her friend pulls out a taser from her bag, and she's like, "Do we have a problem?" And I, again being drunk, was like, "Yeah, we do have a fucking problem." She then proceeds to tase me. It does nothing to me. I start beating her up. Then my boss sees what's going on and then pulls out her firearm and threatens them, and then they run away. And then she gets mad at me and tells me to not make her pull her gun out in public anymore.
This is some cop shit right here, man.
Oh my god.
Yes,
That's crazy.
true
Man,
story.
Jaimie, you've lived a life,
Could have
man.
got in trouble for doing that.
That was fucking Chandra. Yeah, Chandra was a fucking badass. I'm sad that we fell out. I fucking loved her.
Lee's like, yeah, in England we just use our hands, man.
Yeah, I used my hands, but yeah, I was
I used my
was
hands.
feisty when I was
to grab my
younger.
gun or my
I'm like
knife.
so much more tamer now than I used to be.
he's out of here. Lee's like, I'm getting the hell out of here. This place is too toxic. You guys are
Better
crazy
get
Tell me all my
nowadays.
stories. It's just what's happened to me. Don't
Would it be
tase me, bro.
inappropriate? Would it be inappropriate for me to, since she's not here, for you to
What?
give us any inside story about you and Bree? Maybe what you guys got into together.
Oh man.
Guys,
So Bree
you know-
hates when I tell
Hold
childhood
on, Sonny's got
stories.
Oh,
something
hold
to
on.
show us.
You know how on Amazon they drop off photos, big
Oh
screen,
yeah.
Yes.
and they take the pictures to show you
Yeah.
where they left it.
Look at Rocky.
Oh,
He's like,
baby.
dude,
That's
tell the dog
awesome.
dare you. Tell the
That's
dog
so
dare you,
cute.
stick it in the gate. See what happens to you, dude.
My
So
baby.
cute.
Oh my god.
That is awesome.
That's
Rocky.
the one I went and saved him from earlier. That's the guy
Beat him
he
up,
was
champ.
barking at.
Oh my god, that was funny.
He's
So-
so mean.
Bree
Jamie
hates,
versus the taser.
Bree hates when I tell stories about our childhood that are embarrassing towards her. Personally, they are my favorite stories to tell because it irritates her when I tell them. But out of respect and how much I love her, I will not say a horrible story about her. I don't know if I have any, like, most of my stories are pretty tragic when they come to her. I don't have too many, like,
Oh, forget it.
no, like in a, like,
Jesus.
like tragic for her because she would be mad that I told you.
Oh no, no, no,
Like,
no,
not
no,
tragic,
no,
like
no,
fun.
no, no, no,
They're
no,
fun
no,
to
no.
me.
We don't want
But she
no
would-
problems with
Yeah,
Bree.
she would. No, right? She would fight you. Everyone thinks that I'm the fucking spicy one. It's her. Is Jake there?
Yes, Jake is here. Just scared the absolute bejesus out of me.
Would
Did
you
you
like
have-
to make an
Did you put your hand
introduction?
on your gun? Did you put your hand on your gun?
No, I don't have my
His
gun
hand's
sitting
always
next to
on his
me.
gun. Oh, you meant pistol.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Smith.
Hi, Jake.
Just as much shit in my. Oh.
Oh wait, I gotta
It's
turn
not
you
on.
up, buddy.
This show just got a lot more manly.
Keep going.
What do we got here? We got some Lee going. I just heard a taser story in the car on the way over.
Hi,
There we go.
darling. There you are. And just to remind everyone, I am the most masculine one here, so let's just remember that.
Oh, I think we all knew that.
Yeah.
How that hurt.
Quite honestly, I genuinely think that if I ever actually did seriously commit a crime and went to jail, I'd be great at jail. Like I'd have
Oh,
500 girlfriends.
I'd be
like,
great at jail.
You know
We
what I'm
don't
saying?
doubt that.
Yeah.
We
Like,
don't
I feel
doubt
like
that.
I would thrive
Oh,
in
like that movie,
environment.
like that TV show, Orange is the New
Orange is the
Black.
New
You'd be
Black.
like
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Yeah. Like I would thrive. I would have a panty business. 100%. Yeah.
Hi, Jake Smith.
This
Hi.
somebody I know works in a jail, and they brought me home.
Mine came
Well,
today.
they brought home a purse
Okay.
made out of Dorito bags. It's woven out of
Okay.
Dorito bags. Dude, I'll have to get it and show you guys.
My
I need
husband's cousin is in jail and just sent him a message and was like, "Hey, cuz I'm in jail. I'm using my friend's phone. I'm trying to give me a jail phone that costs like $300. Can you send me any money?" And I was like,
jail
Booty
phone.
phone.
I was
That's a
like,
booty phone.
I was like, is that booty phones they're talking about? Is that
Yep.
booty phones? Is that how
That's-
jail phones work?
Yep, that's the phone that comes
And, like,
with its own
do you-
holder.
Do you leave your prison purse? It
Your
comes in your
prison
prison
pocket.
purse, your prison
Goes right
pocket.
in your prison
But here's
pocket.
my question though. Do they have to smuggle in a new one for every person, or like when you leave jail, you leave it with your phone dealer and then they resell
Sell
it
it.
again?
We got a buddy that
You sell it right when
Yeah.
you get out.
Oh, okay, got you.
we got a buddy that used to call us from prison all the time, and I'd be like, "Fool," but he would just tell me, "Hey, just call back and leave a message or something." I was like, "I ain't call this phone leaving a message."
I know, sketchy.
Because the phone would be hid somewhere in the prison. I was like, "I ain't call this goddamn phone."
Every once in a
Mm-mm.
while,
What's up,
I
Black
get
Dragon?
video calls so they can show me how big they've gotten and how healthy they look and all that shit.
Ooh.
So yeah, they do have phones in there.
Like straight up, like
They
us
do,
talking
100%.
right here.
Just like this, yep. They got fucking TikToks because I've been on prison TikTok before. They tell you how to make fucking cheesecake and Laffy
TikTok.
Taffy.
Yeah, they're
Listen,
laughing.
you'd be real surprised what they would make with some fucking coffee creamer, bro.
They call me J Dog on the yard.
Do they? You been there?
What's up, J Dog?
If anything, I feel like the only thing people would say to you in prison, Jake, is you got a pretty mouth.
I think.
You got a pretty mouth there,
Got a pretty
boy.
mouth there, boy. I'm gonna call
quit
you Jessica.
I quit showering the first day there. I made myself
Exactly.
nice and nasty.
Exactly. Just shit yourself every day.
You boys are gonna have to work for it. I tell you what.
Oh my god.
Getting hot in here.
So hot. So spooky. You can take off your shirt if you want.
Lordy, lordy.
Bam!
Bam!
I didn't know if we were keeping this PG the first hour, but Jamie's here.
Yeah,
so
Jaimie-
I figured-
I don't. Have
She
you
We
doesn't
met
went
me?
straight to triple X.
She doesn't keep
Yeah,
anything.
I don't keep
PG.
anything. I don't keep anything. Also, just I do have my Moonology cards, so if anybody wants me to pull a card for them, I will. As
Okay.
we talk,
Oh,
and
that
I'll
would be
pull
lovely,
things
yes,
as we do
yes.
this.
Yeah, I actually haven't had a card pulled for me in a long time.
So we'll start with you as we talk. You guys continue to ask questions. I love talking about myself, so you've come to the right place.
Okay, I want to know, like, you're in Vegas for how long now? How long have you lived there?
Oh, in the middle of the pandemic, I think it's almost been 2 years at this point.
Oh, okay, so not that long. I was just wondering, you know, since you've been there, like, what's the wildest thing you've seen, or?
The wildest thing I've seen since I've been here would be Sunny's fat ass. No. It's not necessarily that I see weird things. It's just like you start to Vegas is just weird in a sense of like so like you see car accidents, like 5 of them a day all over the place. And the reason is because all of the lights here are on timers and not on sensors. So everybody runs red lights because if you don't make it, you sit there for like 5 fucking minutes until the light cycle comes again. So insurance is really high here. Or like you start to realize like what areas like a lot of hookers are at. So like when you turn down a street and you see people walking down the street, all of them those are not people, like they're people, but like they're hookers. Like they're not just like tourists walking around. Like everything on this alley is hookers. And so it's
give
kind
me a
of
street
like
name.
that.
I need a street name.
Oh, Tropicana, baby.
Thank
Tropicana.
you.
Right
down.
next to the Wild Wild
Tropicana.
West Hotel.
Do they still throw the hooker cards at you? I call them hooker
Oh,
trading
for
cards.
sure. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Every time they do the
can
thing,
throw 'em
they
like
do the thing
ninja
where you
stars
like,
from,
yeah, you like
20
they
feet
flick
away
them.
and hit you in the chest with them, spooky.
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
Fling them at you, and it's crazy.
Yep. But also, too, the whole time I've been here, Vegas hasn't been 100% open. It's only really been 100% open in the past few months now.
Ladies and
Ladies and
gentlemen,
gentlemen.
Yeah.
please
Go ahead,
welcome
Chuck.
to the show,
Who is it, Big Willie?
JoJo Bone.
JoJo! Hi, babes. Favorite movie of all time, Gordon?
Oh God.
Okay. Yes, I'm here. You know, I saw that this was a special Jaimie show, and I
Every day
said,
with me is a special Jaimie show.
oh my God.
That's an occasion to put
my
pants on for.
God. Yes. Or take my pants off.
They're going up or down, one of the two.
I assume you don't have pants on right now.
I have pants on. Actually.
Wow.
I don't want to see.
I believe
You
you.
don't believe me?
Not really, JoJo.
You know, it's good to see you,
But I feel
sweetheart.
like
I
it's
haven't
good to see
seen
you
you in
too.
so long.
I know. I feel like you would stand up and have whitey tighties on, and you would show us just to show us.
You know he
You-
wears
you
those
know-
red ones. He wears the red tighties.
You know, it was about 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend who saw my tidy whities.
Yeah.
She said, "Sweetheart, you
Yeah,
gotta,
no, you have to stop.
you gotta
Yeah.
change those.
Yeah.
You
I
gotta, yeah."
I used to be engaged back when I lived in Washington to a man who wore whitey tighties, and also when he sat down whenever he peed. And I had to, true story. He was also balding, and he was only like in his late 20s. And I had to force him to get rid of all his whitey tighties because I was like, "You're a grown man. What are you doing?" His mom hated me. His mom hated me.
Still got the
hated
ones
me.
his mom gave him for Christmas.
Oh, for sure. He was like a big mama's boy, too. Okay, so I don't like ham. I don't eat ham. I'm Jewish. I eat bacon, but me and God don't talk about that kind of shit. Like, I don't eat ham, right?
Well,
so
you gotta eat
every
bacon.
year,
you know?
exactly. Every year for every holiday, no matter what the holiday was, she would only cook ham because she knew I wouldn't fucking eat it. Like, that's how much she hated me. And then, eventually, I told everyone in the family about her pill addiction, so...
Wow, this is
Spicy.
You
there's
know,
so much information coming in that I can't even
Disclaimer,
process
disclaimer,
it all.
please.
God knows when he made bacon, he was having a fucking good day.
That's what I'm saying. I
And
agree.
he will
I love
forgive you for
bacon.
that.
Exactly.
Thank you, Chad.
You're welcome, Spooky. No problem. Just to get the legalities out of the way.
He
Might
was
as well.
having a good day.
I could literally write like 12 books about my life. Well, did you leave him because he got pregnant? No, absolutely not. He actually cheated on me with a woman twice my age and a lazy eye.
Sounds hot.
Just remember, they don't normally
Hey.
cheat up; they cheat down.
Jaimie, that is so hot.
Chad,
That
this
is so hot. A woman
Chad,
with a lazy eye. Come on.
Chad, this
That
is
is
the card
hot.
that was just pulled for you.
What do we get? A new romantic cycle begins. Really?
Oh my God.
Wow.
All right.
Chatty,
That's
chatty.
That sounds hot.
Let's get it
Hot.
on.
I'm Miss Sunny next.
Twice your age.
It sounds like
Oh
we're
my gosh.
doing our Jaimie and Chad dating soon.
Always.
Our date.
I feel like we're just forever on a date,
Oh.
Chad. What are you talking about?
You had somebody.
When have we not been on a date?
I can't remember the last time we weren't on a date.
That's what I'm saying, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Just a never-ending date of love.
Hey,
Like
Chad, we
Kenny
should do one of
Rogers
those.
and Dolly Parton.
We should do one of those polls like Alien Girl does in the chat.
All right,
You
hey
should.
guys, we just
What?
had this flown in from cell number 9.
Okay, let's see. Is it Fifi or Shank?
I was wrong.
Wow. Oh,
What in
it's
the world?
Oh, it's Cheetos.
Oh.
First, man.
Wow.
It's a Cheeto first.
Wow.
Yeah, I like
Prison is
that.
a great place.
Lisa Way wants that.
I so love Cheetos
Actually,
anyway,
Matt,
and
I
this
run
just
really hot.
is over the top.
It's got a flat. It's got a lot.
Or they gave it to somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, it got some
I was
handle
gonna
in
say,
it.
that looks like something gave.
That's cool.
Yeah, weird.
Is that where you
That's what
keep
you
your cell
call-
phone?
That's what you call rehabilitation.
I like that. That is so cool.
Oh, sweet.
It was given to somebody from an inmate. Now it's my granddaughter. She uses it for
You
first.
know,
I love it.
That's pretty
when you
awesome.
think you've seen the coolest thing ever, you realize when you see
There-
something
hey,
like this
there's some
that
cool
that
fucking
that this
there,
is
dude.
the new cool. That's the new cool.
These are fire hot Cheetos too. These ain't regular Cheetos. These are fire hot Cheetos.
Can that dude make me some Cheeto underwear?
They're
sure.
Because that would be so cool.
It's folded up bags, so it's like
Yeah.
really strong. You can't like rip it or anything.
I'm liking
This
it.
is nuts, man. Put a bowling ball in there if you wanted to.
I'm liking it. God dang.
All right, Sunny, your card came. It says it's time to release negativity. Okay.
Release that
let's
negativity.
Am I
We'll
fired?
do spooky next.
You're fired.
Oh, you're just pulling. You're not giving us a reading. You're just
You
gonna
know
pull the
what?
card.
No, I'm just pulling
Sonny
random cards
needs-
for each of you. I'm
Sonny
gonna do
needs
for
the-
everybody in the chat too.
Sonny needs the Cheeto underwear. That's one way to release
I want
negativity.
them made out of that. Yeah, like made out of Cheeto bag underwear.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I don't wear underwear.
Jaimie, should I do the thing I do on Sundays?
Yeah.
Tell
Mrs.
everybody-
Sonny, Mrs.
No,
Sonny
I'm
would
just
be
gonna I'm just gonna
impressed.
say their names and then I'm just gonna do them as
She
I go
would
to see
not.
them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're getting a reading forced on them whether they want it or not.
I was gonna be like, hey Cassie, have everybody put a 1 in chat
No,
if you'd like a reading
no.
from Jaimie.
No, I'm just gonna pick out names.
Arden
I see you,
Paranormal.
Cassie. I got you. I got you, Arden. I got you, fucking Matt.
What's
Pro.
up, Sam?
I'm gonna get you all.
Matt.
Well, I've got a surprise.
Whoa.
That's
It's that you have no pants
looming.
on.
That's looming, and I want my reading, and I want to see if there's some
I got you.
resonance
I got you.
there.
I'm doing spooky, and then you're next.
Okay.
Tonight's show, we're listening to some music brought to you by First Floor Audio. So go over
love
to
it.
First Floor
Gotcha,
Audio
champ.
on YouTube and check out some music that Lee's putting up. He's
Word,
been
I
uploading a
believe
lot lately.
podcast.
He's
I
the
got you.
man. Lee is the
Oh, we got to
man.
pull a card for Roach. He's a card virgin. He's never had a card
Yes.
pulled for him.
I know. I got you. I
Whoa.
see you in there. I see you.
Our boy Roach.
Lee has got
yeah.
some good stories. Hey, the other day, Spooky and I were
Spooky.
okay.
Conclusions
see.
are within reach.
Oh, excellent. I
Conclusions.
love that.
Jojo, I got you now.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Well, anyway, Spooky and I and Enzo were hanging out like way, way late. right?
Yeah.
And Enzo was regaling us with these stories he has from his time in the service.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And man, first of all, he's an outstanding storyteller.
Yeah, he is. He's very
Outstanding.
eloquent.
Yes. And he has so many stories that are just fun stories. I mean, about shit you've never heard about the military.
Jojo.
So much fun.
Jojo. Nothing will come of this situation.
Every once in a while.
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
And the picture is the void.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Now, tell me how.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
Tell me how. Okay, well, I got my surprise coming. We'll tell, and then
Okay,
you
keep
can
going.
you can interpret the card in context of my surprise later,
Okay.
and then you can tell me what it might mean.
Okay. Champ, you're
Sometimes
next.
I know you can't take these cards as apparent face value,
No, of course not.
like a death card. Doesn't mean you're actually dying.
The death
or
card is my
something.
favorite card in the whole wide world. So is the devil.
Right. And
Death just
maybe
means new beginnings.
Yeah, and maybe nothing will become this as a good thing because bad things could become of it.
Okay, so what is
Right?
it?
I live in a little town, that gossips.
Yeah, you live in Texas, which is scary right now.
It's scary. Oh my God.
Why
yeah.
is it scary?
Is it the shooting that just happened, sir?
Yeah, we shot some people.
We shot some people.
We shot some people. I'm sorry.
Texas
gonna
is
I feel
bad
like
right
I
now.
feel like I am bearing the load of this right now. I apologize for all the people of Texas.
Oh, okay. Champ, you got 2 cards if you're still here. It's time to take action and prosperity lies ahead.
Lovely.
Keep talking, you guys. I'm doing it
Okay.
in between.
We're not gonna talk.
Chad,
I'm on Canva designing a Paranormal Chop Shop shirt.
Oh,
You're
beautiful. That's what, you know what, Ashley?
yes.
You know what,
that Chad's
You
always
know what, Chad?
busy.
You
What?
look like Bree right now when she is off on her other screen, not paying attention.
That's what I'm doing. I'm on my other screen
Chad-
over here
She's
designing
not
a
paying
Chop Shop
attention.
shirt.
Exactly.
If Chad
Roach.
had-
It's
We're
awesome.
gonna
Chad
try
had
for you now.
bangs.
Chad had bangs. Exactly.
bangs. Yeah, because we've got a Paranormal Chop Shop shirt in the store, but it's got like the whole background with the gauges and stuff, and we want a shirt that just has just the logo. So I'm gonna make it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
The logo always has to be right here on the
Got
front
you,
so that way we
Simon.
can see it when we're online.
Yeah, man.
I think that
actually
we
like
should
the logo.
100%
I
get
like the
JoJo
logos on the
posters.
back with the little logo right there where your name goes.
Where he looks like Darth Vader, but
Okay.
instead of
But
saying Luke, I
it's
am
the
your
logo
father, it
on the
says
back.
Luke, I am a nice
That's how I
man.
wear shirts.
We need to just do some kind of merch where my breathing is captured.
That's what I'm saying.
somehow
Exactly.
in the
Yeah.
merch.
100%.
How do we do that?
Italics.
Scratch and breathe.
I don't even know how you would do
Scratch and
that.
gear.
Jaimie, I'm loving your glasses.
You know-
Are those new?
Thank
Hey.
you. No, I wear them every
Chad.
time because I don't like to put on makeup.
You
You're
know the
looking
like
good.
Hallmark cards you open
Thank
up and they play
you.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
If you could have like a button where it's JoJo's mouth open and you pushed in there and it was him breathing all loud. That would be
Oh man,
That's what you need.
I
That
would
would be
like
cool.
that. I would buy that shirt.
In our Patreon, we can offer
man.
downloads of sound bites.
Ooh, there you go.
People can hear stuff like
Download
"That's
his
why."
breathing. Bust
And JoJo snoring while he's awake.
Mm-hmm.
Does that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Simon. Oh, wait, was it Roach? Roach, you are very close to achieving your goal.
Yeah, see, he is. It's true.
That
He's
is
going
true.
to school. He starts
Oh,
school on
man.
Monday.
That's uncanny.
This is brilliant.
That was a
That's
good
uncanny.
one. Okay, let's
That's
see. So I'm going to
uncanny.
pick another one over here. We're going to do Cassie now.
Roach, you are de-virginized.
I love to de-virgin.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my dear God.
Knew I
Here we
shouldn't have
go.
said anything.
It's actually not true. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 18 years old. Thank you very
Oh
much.
God, here we go. Is this TMI? Do we have a TMI?
Absolutely not. All my information is pertinent information, whether you like it or not.
You like it like that, Sonny, where it's small in the front?
Yeah, he does. He likes it small and in the front.
Oh
Wow.
my God!
Jesus Christ.
Low hanging fruit.
Here's my baby.
What was that? Oh, it's JoJo. I was like,
All right, this shirt is going to be available in the merch store, chadsmithpodcast.com. Go get yourself one. I'll put them
get
up
yourself
there.
one.
Maybe I'll put up a promo code for today.
promo
Chad,
code.
Chad does
is-
that right after I place orders every
Clean
time.
my
I do
pipes.
that, then he gets sandals. I kind of, and then he throws up spooky merch, and then he does this.
Now we're all broke. We can't get what we want.
He just keeps getting the card out of my wallet.
Yeah.
That's
I'm-
nice.
I hate that, man. I hate going to the merch page and realizing you're broke the rest of the month. You got to wait. You know,
But
you
damn
gotta,
it, I look
you
good.
got to wait.
That's right.
Oh,
You're looking,
Cassie.
you're looking
you got
in there and you're
two.
saying Jake is looking so good.
Did you see
Cassie?
Jake walking to work with his Chad Smith podcast merch on this morning?
She was
Prosperity
It was
lies
hot.
ahead and
It
have
was
faith
hot.
in your dreams.
I can't wait.
All right, we'll do.
Damn, that big chop shop one's cool as hell.
Cassie, my love.
Do a classic
is that?
hoodie.
Matt, we're
Premium
gonna do one
hoodie.
for you.
What's the one with the big ass sign?
Oh, I like. Wait, yeah. What's that chop shop one up there in the corner? I like that one. Go, what's that? Yeah, I
don't
love
know.
that. I love it though.
It says print
Click
all
it.
over.
Oh, it's great.
That's strange.
That's cool.
What's the
You
back
know,
of it?
almost the PAR you
back?
see, it looks like from Paris
Betty.
at
I
first.
like it though. I
And
wish
then
it, I
but
wish
no,
it went
it's
across the sleeves,
paranormal.
you know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's wrapped all the way around. That's cool as shit.
It's wrapped
cool.
all the way around the shirt.
I like that. It looks kind of like
That's
a hockey
crazy.
jersey.
Yep.
So we put that one up there just
Pretty
for just for
Just for shits and
funsies.
giggles, yeah. What's it hurt?
I don't know,
I'm
mine's
loving
got a
that right there. That's
$40
good.
price.
That's good right there.
Yeah, we'll do $32.
Damn, they're expensive.
Well,
Yeah, $32 gives us an 18-cent
Matt?
profit.
communication is key. You and your loved ones are safe. Work through your fears, and nothing will come of this situation.
They're gonna rock the chop shop like that. They need to pay as cheap as they can.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Some of those are just on there. I don't think we finished them. That's what
I
it
made
is.
all of our shirts $22.22, and all of our hoodies $44.44.
Oh.
That's
I'm a
good.
master.
If I made this one $44.44, we'd profit $18.
That's
You
a
know,
lot.
something just occurred to me. Chad is the new man in black. You know, now that we've lost, we've lost Johnny. He's the new man in black. I like that.
What? Who the fuck is Johnny?
Johnny Cash,
Johnny
man.
Cash, man. Come on, yeah.
I forgot that.
He's the man in black.
Isn't he been dead for a while?
Well,
No.
maybe a year or two, huh?
I'm confused. I'm not an old man. I don't understand what you're saying. I
And,
don't use
and at the end
Facebook.
of his life, he did two knock. He knocked it out of the park with two different songs at the end of his life.
Let's see who
Outstanding.
we got next. We're gonna do Rin now. If you're still here, Rin, if you're here, you're next.
Uh-oh, Ren. Oh,
Do you guys like
what are you,
his?
what
like,
are you taking out of your pants? That looks crazy.
I
Yeah.
found this for you.
Is it your
Let's see
dick?
it.
Because that's what it looks
Yeah.
like you're about to
Oh
pull
my
out.
God! Disclaimer!
Oh my
disclaimer,
God!
Disclaimer.
It's taken him a long
Spooky.
time to get that out of his
Back to the
pants.
drag racing.
Chad,
think I better
you
be
don't have a
part of the
button for that,
disclaimer.
Chad?
I
Come
need a
on,
button
you
right
need
here.
a button. It might
do.
need to be under Linda and over,
No.
but
You guys don't know how to. You guys don't know how to
No,
use hotkeys?
that's butt candy right there.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's butt candy.
Jamie, can
Found
you
it at
use
the drag races.
How to use what?
can you use hotkeys
hotkeys.
for individual overlays?
Yep.
Carrying that damn thing around in my pocket to show
How do you think I do them so
Oh
fast?
man,
Jamie and Ren.
Well, I can
We-
do them
we-
faster because I've got one of these now.
let's see.
I just have to
Oh
assign
my
the
God!
button for each.
Is it because your fingers are so quick?
it's because you're on the show.
Nice. That's kind of hot.
Wow, that's hot.
It's,
Hot.
That's hot.
Thanks.
All right, we're almost done with the chop shop stuff.
It's okay.
man, how can you ever be done with shop stuff? Come on.
No, with the merch.
Chop shop merch.
We need to.
Oh my God, Rin.
I like though.
Rin,
I
this
like
is for
I like
you.
Sunny's butt candy.
Show
That's
the
nice.
world the real
You like that butt candy? I
I
don't know what
love
it
butt
is.
Yes, that's perfect.
right?
I'm
Let's
not
see,
gonna
what
read
is it? I'm sorry, Jamie. Say it. Show it again.
Rin's
Show
card.
the world the real you.
Let me see it. Show the world
Beautiful.
the real you. I love it.
Wow.
That one's for Rin. We're gonna do Gordon next. Gordon, you're getting a forced reading, whether you like it or not.
Isn't that to a large extent what Chop Shop is all about? Showing the real you. Anybody who's
exactly.
on
2
here,
months now.
it's showing
Without
the
it.
real
It's
you.
authentic.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you hear, Jamie?
Yes.
You and Ren, really? I picked this up and I've been carrying this in my pocket every time I change pants. I put this
It's
in.
beautiful.
It's
I don't know what
so-
it is.
Probably
It's
red
got, like-
jasper with
I
like
don't know,
a
it's
quartz
pretty cool.
line
It's-
through
it's
it. It's
red
beautiful.
with
It looks so
That's right.
delicious.
Mhm,
That's
yeah.
all I say.
I'd say
It's
red
so
jasper
so-
with quartz. Yeah,
We
it's
have to make
gorgeous.
promo
Cannot
code.
eat it.
Don't eat it. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Nom, nom,
yeah,
nom.
because of where Ren finds her rocks, I was wondering why I was finding rocks like that at our army base.
Ooh,
I
Gordon.
was finding-
The end of a tough cycle approaches.
Ooh, I like that.
The end
Yo,
of a
it's
tough
gonna get
cycle.
easier.
Come here.
Things are getting better. Gordium.
Yeah. All right, let's see. We're gonna do Lynn
Linda's
next.
Linda
Who's
came
Linda?
Huh?
Linda?
You don't know who Linda is?
No.
We found Linda?
There's a Linda who doesn't like me on Twitter.
Oh. I have to find her.
We're looking for Linda.
She's
Oh,
bitch.
Chad.
What?
Roach just told me about a little thing called Rodecaster Pro 2 production console.
Oh,
Roadcaster Pro 2. What's that do?
Oh, why do
It's
people
called
tempt me with these toys?
because they do.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
no, I can't
$700,
see
but that
that.
looks
$700.
Lynn, I know that you love Chad, so this card is for this. It says, "Have faith in your dreams."
Whoa, what's that supposed to mean, Jamie?
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
You're saying there's a chance?
Yeah.
put that in my
So
card.
you're saying there's a chance? Did you just say you're adding that to your cart?
You could hear that.
Spooky's
I told
like,
you I got a buddy at
We're
Sweetwater.
gonna do Enzo now.
Spooky's like, you want to see some production value? I'll give you some
The
production
guy
value.
gets so tired of me when I call you. I always say the same thing. I need you to get that as low as you can get. I mean, I don't want that company to make a penny on it.
Not on me.
No profits.
I know you guys are hurting ever since COVID.
Yep. I need you to just get that
Enzo,
profit down
you're
to
next.
0. All right, so if we go here and hit t-shirts, let's see if it shows up.
Enzo.
Yes.
Ooh.
Enzo's is going to be on fire. I'm telling you, on fire.
Says a new star is coming.
Oh, I knew it.
Perfect for Enzo. He knows the
Perfect.
stars like nobody else.
He knows.
What's a
What
good
does
promo
Simon?
code, Jamie?
What
Simon?
doesn't Enzo know?
Wait, what?
What's a good
What
promo
doesn't
code?
Enzo know?
Uh,
Promo code.
moist.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Moist for 5% off.
You want 5% off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Simon, it's your turn, my beautiful Australian husband. Although I'm gonna be real with you, Simon, I will give you my address if you could go to if you can go get me some Lightning Ridge
This
blue
is-
opals
Hey.
from the mines, just like rob them, the Queen's
This is for free
mines.
shipping.
I will
Always for free shipping.
no biggie. Just go rob him.
yeah, if you could just go and collect them for me and send them to me, I will do whatever you want.
Okay, Jamie.
Shouldn't we have a promo code for 5% on?
Ayo.
Think about it. No one's ever done that before.
Can you do the code butt muncher and then it takes 4.2% off? 4.20% off?
Butt muncher.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah.
Just 69% off if it was Spooky
There you
Morales.
go.
Oh
Looking
yeah,
out for Linda.
spooky! I
You wanna
love
know-
that Spooky
You
Morales. 69% off.
Do you guys
That's
want
perfect.
Do you guys want to know what 69?
perfect.
What kind of a meal 69 is?
Well, I can guess.
It's a meal for two.
Oh yeah, I like that.
A meal
I
for
thought you
two.
were gonna say all you can
Simon,
eat.
prosperity lies ahead if you rob the opal mines.
Isn't 69 meal? Isn't that like it's like sharing finger food?
I don't like 69ing because I have to concentrate on too many things. That's too many
my
things happening at
God.
once.
Yeah. You ever been? Yeah, you're in the
I don't like
moment.
it.
And
Same
you
reason I don't
got
like
too many
threesomes
things.
anymore.
You
Yeah,
can't.
it's the same reason.
Yeah, you
Earmuffs.
can't- You got too much.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
That's what my thighs are.
It's like
Earmuffs.
suddenly you're in a threesome, and then you realize, wait a minute,
Exactly.
somebody's sucking my nipple. I forgot all about that.
No, so that's the thing about threesomes is one person's always left out. Like, well, I'm bored, and I don't have time for
Yeah.
that.
I didn't realize that. Damn, I wish I would have realized that earlier.
Wow.
Leave my titties alone.
You leave them titties alone,
You
son.
leave my titties
All
alone.
right,
You are not a
Heather, I'm gonna
paying
do your
customer.
card next.
He just says things on here. You can't just say stuff like that on the show.
My little fan.
Why?
Sonia, are you
This is-
drinking
Wait
out
a
of my
I
minute,
thought
nipple?
that I was coming to be here to be my true
My
authentic
alien
self.
girl mug.
Just be saying stuff like
Got
that.
an alien
Why?
girl mug. It's got a
This
titty
is
on
where
it.
I could be
I
myself.
got it off her
at.
OnlyFans
That's
site.
just a
It's my
beautiful
alien girl
thing.
mug.
It's a beautiful thing.
I love
It's just a
that.
beautiful thing.
I don't
me
think
see
that's the
this
same
again.
alien girl.
Oh my god,
Alien
I
girl.
love that.
Alien girl
What?
one.
I think that was a.
One.
knockoff website you
You
were
know,
on.
until I get one of those cups.
It's real.
See what you got.
I didn't think it
Until
was
I-
cold in the chop shop this time of year.
Until I get one
Windsor?
of those cups that Sonny has, I'll never be satisfied.
Go.
You know, it already tormenting me because I was a bottle baby. I wasn't a breast baby
Need one of those
back
too.
in the day. I grew up in the era where artificial was better.
I got this cup,
Windsor?
and Matt says absolutely not.
Oh yeah.
You will
Emotions
Emotions
it will
are running
explode
high.
boiling in it.
Damn.
Water.
Oh, that's right. Matt did tell you you can't boil water in that.
You will die.
You need a pot.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. Why are Matt's podcasts like 5-6 hours long?
That's how much information he's got to get out.
That's because it takes
All right,
him forever
Lo
to
Pro,
say what
you're
he's gonna
next.
say.
I was watching one from the other day, and he started choking on a burger or something, and about took him right there. So I don't know about like all this survival training, and you're gonna let a hamburger take you, Matt?
Low pro?
He's got to teach you how to. Oh, this is for low pro.
Yeah, nothing is set in stone.
Oh my
Nothing's set in
God.
stone, Steve.
Oh my God.
Can I show you guys my rocks now? Since Rin's here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I got a
Lee, I don't
box
think
of
I've sold any
rocks.
mugs. You're lucky, man. I don't think anybody else has bought a mug.
Did
I
anyone
tried
have
to
the
show
courage to tell
I
her
tried
no?
to show you a rock, and
No.
JoJo called it butt candy. I don't
butt
know
candy.
Let's
why.
see it. Let's see it. I love it. It's butt candy right there.
So this is my
Oh,
box
that's so good.
of rocks.
Oh, a box of rocks.
Ooh.
I will show you one by one because that's what I do.
Jamie,
Start
how do you
small.
get those rocks in that box?
We're gonna turn the camera off.
They
I
don't look like they
squeeze
fit.
them.
Ooh,
I squeeze them in.
nothing like squeezing your rocks to get them in the
These
box.
are fluorite. There's a
Rock
green
out.
one and a purple one.
Oh, it so goes together, green and
Right?
purple.
Green and purple. Okay. And then this beautiful selenite stick that I'm going to use as chalk on the sidewalk to write sigils after I do my sex magic.
Uh-huh.
Is that really what that's for? Is magic?
God,
Yeah.
she's the
I like
perfect
it.
woman.
Anyways,
She is.
Senior pickle.
She is.
this one's fun. This one is a jar of white clear quartz and muskrat teeth.
Muskrat teeth.
Yeah. That's for the sex magic. You don't ask any questions.
Thank you. Thank you. I got
This is a
someone
jar
commented about my.
full of opals
I appreciate
that I
that.
got from India.
How was
What
your
is
trip
that?
to India?
Oh, look at that rainbow one right there. Stay there. Hold on. No, put me big again. You have to see this motherfucker. This one.
We are losing viewers by the second.
We really are.
Look at that
Are we?
color. It's a rainbow.
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
I like it.
I know. And then this is a panda calcite. It's
Whoa.
black and white.
I like it.
And then one last big giant opal because I love opals so much. They're my
Oh
birthstone.
my gosh.
That one's rainbow.
Opals are
Pretty
good.
badass.
Very pretty.
Opals are good.
Fuck
And
you
they're
all
also hard to
who
get.
left for my
God
crystals.
damn
I
it.
hope that you choke on a chicken bone.
That's good for sidewalk banging.
Chad
no,
is
the
right.
selenite is.
Jamie is the perfect woman. Chad.
I
was
know.
right.
I know.
I know. I tell
We
you how
can
to all the
only
time.
sit here. Sweetheart, is there a code we could use to get you?
Yeah, it's
On
$1
the-
million to my bank account, and I'll marry you in a
Okay.
heartbeat because I'm trying to quit my job.
God. Oh my! It would be a fantasy.
Anthony.
I can only fantasize. Oh yeah,
Got your rich, Anthony.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's so big.
Someone stole his wrench. He didn't have a wrench.
Jamie, would you
Yes.
bring power tools to the bedroom?
No, I don't need to.
You got rich. Let me see.
I believe you. I believe
Hope they
you.
choke on a crystal. I agree. Live, Wire Live, GP TV. I hope they choke on
Identify
a hot dog.
Live in here?
as for.
Lit. I don't know. It's hard to. Live with Liv. Yes.
It's
Oof.
Liv. Yeah,
Yes.
that's Liv.
Hi, Liv.
What's up,
You're my
Liv?
bestie now.
You know what? Before I came on, I heard the story about Jamie sticking the guy with the fishing knife.
Work fast.
Yeah.
That was kind of hot in a way.
Was
It's
that?
hot, yeah, in a way.
I
You know,
think a
because
little-
this poor
I
kid,
think-
kid was enamored by your beauty, and he was just
he
trying to
doesn't have
flirt
a
with you.
No, I think JoJo. I think what it is you
Doesn't
like
know.
scary, psychotic women.
Oh,
I got
That's your
him.
type.
Yeah.
I got him.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
that-
when they tie me
Yeah.
up. When they tie me up, it's totally
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, I think that you just like someone a little toxic.
Yeah. You know, that's a good
Yeah.
observation.
I gotta
It
give
is.
Flavia some Slim Jims. You gotta let me out of here.
Yeah.
That's right. I do.
Why is Lee telling me to stop?
Stop, Chad. Oh, is it his music? Is that why?
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
some
okay.
good music right there.
He's shy.
but it's good.
Yeah.
Sex toys are a vibe. I don't need them. My husband has a giant penis.
You know,
It's because he's 6'5".
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
he
Wait,
really
Corey's like-
has like that EJ, Elton John 80s vibe going, and I really like that.
Simon's gonna tie you up, Jojo. You better
Oh my God.
not be left in a room alone with him.
Oh my
I'd
God.
tie up Simon and then not let him out.
Jeez.
You know what had
Okay.
happened?
All
I
day.
would get tied up and then open my eyes, and Spooky would be in there tied up too, and I said, "Oh God, oh my God, what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do?" And he'll be
One at a
going, "Just
time.
don't think about it, dude. Don't think about it. Just
I like
Don't
chicks
think
that
about it.
borderline kill me on a day-to-day basis. Yes. My husband tells me I have a lot of
Ah.
crackhead energy. And to
You have
chill a
crackhead
lot.
energy?
Yeah, he tells me I have crackhead energy. Cause like when he's
Oh.
here, like I jump on top of him, and then like I poke his butthole, and like I bite his
Oh, my
arm. Like
God.
yeah, I'm very much. It's just what I
Oh,
do.
my
I'm very
God.
yeah. I have a lot of.
You
I'm
know-
like my love language is like physical touch. I like to like and
You
his
really
is
do
not.
like butt stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, with
the
small penises, not with big ones. Absolutely not.
I bet
Wait,
you're.
wait. What was
I-
that about?
I love butt stuff if your penis is small, but not if it's big.
Jamie Downstick.
My
think
biggest
about
fear in life is a giant butthole.
God.
Jamie,
Oh my God.
Jamie, your
This is
mastery,
Jamie from-
your mastery of butt play is amazing.
So realistically,
Sweetheart.
what you want to do if you have a larger penis is you want to stick your finger in and you want to slightly tug on the muscle to loosen it up because it'll get it in a better position to start to expand.
What are we talking about?
Annie,
Hot
I'm
dogs?
sorry.
Mom, if you're listening, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Corn dogs.
Normally,
Yeah.
This is a exclusive.
I imagine Jamie as a sexual pariah. One time, a man told me his penis couldn't get hard because he was sexually intimidated by me, and I respected it.
sexually intimidated?
So did,
Yeah, like
what
he
did-
was so just terrified of like what I was gonna, I don't know, sexually.
I
do
think
to
he
him.
had
But you
some
know,
other.
Jamie,
I think it'd be like being on Shark Tank. I mean, it
Yeah,
might
it's like yeah,
Jamie.
it's like you're so nervous.
be- yeah.
Jamie, I'm sure it was still a magical evening for him.
I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mostly just remember that.
Can we
he
just
told
look
me
at
he
some more
was
rocks?
sexually terrified. Never.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all wanted me to fucking put my rocks away. They shrink a little bit, Pinzer. They are cotton.
Yeah, they shrink a little bit.
I'm
I
a
would order
small, and so I think I know how small you are, Pinzer. You'd be fine with a men's small.
What's up?
This is definitely a paranormal
Liv?
topic for sure. Everything's paranormal. We live in the paranormal. I am paranormal. Who's to say I'm not a ghost? There's no proof that I'm real.
Lee is terrified.
That's right.
Lee, you're
But you
far
know-
enough
a
away.
lot
It's
to Lee,
okay,
I feel
buddy.
like.
But there's terrifying good.
It won't grow.
Jamie is so terrifyingly good. It's exciting. Ren, hi Ren. Haven't
Hi,
seen you
Ren.
for a
I'm
while.
hollering. I love you.
Oh,
I would. I'd peg somebody for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is hot. That is totally hot.
hot.
Holy shit!
Even Sonny's like, Jesus Christ.
Let's dial her back up.
See, here's the thing, though. If you guys just
Rick, you
talk
come
like
hang
it's
out with
normal,
us
it would
live,
be
guys.
normal. You guys are the ones making a big deal, like, oh my God, we can't talk about that. It's all normal. Y'all are the ones making deals about
That
it.
was funny. I can't blink. Yeah, you don't want to blink
you,
on
Ren.
this episode. There's magic happening tonight.
We should just bring the girl. This should be girls. You should bring in Liv and you should bring in Ren right now
Yeah,
and just
Liv.
turn this party
Bring
over.
it.
I mean,
Ren, come on
Yep,
in.
start
Yeah,
dropping
the more the
links.
merrier.
I'll drop you a link.
Yeah.
we haven't had
And,
Liv for a long
We
time.
only have 2 more
man.
hours of the show to
Boring.
go.
Liv,
I
if
prefer
you're
Jamie-
available,
non-confrontation
Jamie puts
women.
time limits on her.
Let's bring Liv in. You're right.
It's been forever.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying there's only 2 more hours
Ren.
of the show.
Non-confrontational.
Hold on, Ren.
Because it's 3
Ren,
hours
I'll drop
long.
you a link, and Liv, I'll
Is it a
put you a
tight
link in your
butthole?
email.
Yes, absolutely.
Linda is nice and cool as a
You're just-
cucumber.
Jaimie, you are scaring the hell out of First Floor Audio.
I prefer
fine.
Linda. Linda's a lot calmer.
I'm muted.
You're not muted.
I was. The host muted me. I saw it. It said muted. I want to answer
Spooky,
something.
are you ready to party?
I already miss her.
I'm muted.
That was me. That was me.
Okay. So I will tell you that he does have a tight butthole. He doesn't like when I do it.
All I can tell you is I can't stand up right now.
You can't stand up right now, JoJo?
Can't
You having a
stand
problem
up
with that?
right now.
Yeah.
It's this show is so on fire.
It just has you so going right now.
It's so on fire.
On fire.
Oh, look, Jake.
Okay,
What's
water
up,
your
Anthony?
garden, Ren. I can see Jaimie rolling into
Hit
the
buttons,
bedroom
turn
with a
lights on,
tool
though.
belt, wearing a whip and all kinds of toys. Actually, you know what the funniest part of all of this is I am like the biggest pillow princess in the entire world.
You are.
Well, that's ironic because we have pillows for sale on chadsmithpodcast.com.
Yeah?
That would be an awesome another merch right there.
I'm going to let my sugar daddy buy them for me.
A Jaimie Pillow Talk pillow.
You should.
Huh?
And then it's me
A
like
Jaimie-
whispering in your ear.
Oh shit, yeah.
On the
Just-
pillow.
Yeah. Stuff that we can't say on here.
Lindsay needs the link, too.
Can you give Roach the link?
Yeah,
Yeah?
Lindsay. Oh my gosh, this would be a girl show. We
Because
just sit back and just let 'em
Roach
talk.
said I was gonna go live tonight, but now I'm not because you guys are straight up teaching me how a show should be. This is not how a show should be.
This is exactly how it shows.
Come on, hang out with us.
Fucking awesome.
Okay.
Get a hold of
But
Roach.
look at the Pillow Talk pillow. I mean that's paranormal.
I think that we should make a body pillow of me because I'm just very attractive and I think people would buy it.
I totally.
I like
You
that.
do exist, Low Pro. I'm
Oh
fucking
my
staring at you
God.
right now. I'm remote viewing you and you have red boxers on.
I don't
Man,
feel like, I don't
I
feel like
can
females
imagine-
are represented enough on this show.
Was there a topic?
I can
Yes, just me. I'm
imagine
the topic.
Jamie's
talking about myself.
Got you.
paranormal body pillow would be doing things that are totally paranormal.
It
Oh.
would touch your butt when you're not paying attention. Life's
Oh
a
my
journey, but
God.
stuff is an adventure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bada boom, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Thank you, Anthony. That's awesome. I like that overlay.
For sure.
Forget about it.
Give you a good
Forget
solid
about it.
4.5 inches.
You said that. That's funny. Forget about it.
You
Liv,
seem
no,
like you
there's
would
no
rather
topic.
punch a man in the throat rather than make sweet love.
Pure pandemonium.
Lee, I think that you don't understand my sense of humor sometimes.
Hey, Roach, can you email me at chadsmithpodcast@gmail.com so I know your email?
Yes, we can send you a link.
Gotta be able to drop you links.
Come hang. Jamie's highly invasive remote viewing show. Yes.
I think Roach might be our new member.
I want to meet Roach. You guys say nice
Oh,
things.
dude,
and I
so
wanna see.
cool. Yep.
Okay, honestly, it's not completely normal for people to get pegged. Yes, it is. People just don't like talking about it because they think it's weird. It's the same thing like when women talk about periods. No one wants to talk about periods. It's like it's just normal.
Lady
You have to
time.
normalize these things.
You know what? It's
Normalizing
totally
butt
wrong.
Stuff, normalizing UFOs, normalizing aliens, normalizing, maybe
Totally
smoking a lot of
wrong.
marijuana. Whatever your heart wants, it's normal.
It's totally wrong for straight men to think being pegged is gay. It's not
I
gay,
agree.
is it, Jaimie?
It's not gay. No, because why else would God have put a pleasure button inside of your butthole
That's right.
if He didn't want you to touch it?
I think God
Pleasure
was
button.
another day. God was having a
Oh.
good day when He did
Yeah.
that.
Pleasure button.
It's more common than people think. See, I agree.
Pleasure button.
Bam!
Bam. Pleasure button, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I like that.
Where's my that's hot overlay? I don't have that in here.
You'd be surprised, Low Pro. That's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of people get pegged on the low and they don't tell anyone about it.
Man, I'm telling you.
Jeez.
You're like, wow, what's up there anyway? A great big wonderful Nerf ball?
Pinzer, I
You know,
could share
a
a female
wonderful
experience I
nerd.
had
Yeah,
today.
can you give me-
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
can you give me a BAM?
Yeah, I
Bam.
was trying to find my
There's a
that's
pleasing
hot
button in your
overlay,
bum?
but I
Yeah,
don't have
Simon.
it.
You have a male G-spot
Oh, yeah.
inside of your bum.
Check it out.
Yeah. It is
Oh, that's
great.
cool.
See, that's
If
my
you
new
put your
BAM button.
fingers in your
That's
bum
great.
and
Bam.
you put your fingers
Bam.
up to like behind where your balls would be, that is where your male G-spot is.
Bam. Hit me up there.
Jaimie,
And
would
it
you
could-
like
it
for
could
me
be
to
milk.
would you like for me to stand up now while you explain?
Slowly, exactly.
That's some groovy alien girl music.
Explain really slowly because I like it that way. I like slow explanations.
Does it look like I do anything slow?
Yeah.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
I already miss Amy. Darn it.
Why? They're at the symposium.
I know, but it's just knowing that she's away from her little studio.
I've just checked. She is right. Yeah, I know, Lee.
It's just knowing that Amy is away.
Exactly.
What
One
is
thing
she
that I
up to? What
One
is
thing
she
that I
up
can
to?
gladly say is that I am very well researched, and I either 100% know what I'm talking about, or I'm bullshitting you guys so hard and you have no idea.
Oh, no.
Those are the only options.
Please let it be real. Please let it be real.
We have hit the lowest.
Rocky. Knock that shit off.
Yeah, the chat goes fast.
That's yelling at the dog. I'm gonna send one to.
You know what's funny is
Son?
I'm not on hyperspeed. I've smoked probably like 14 joints today. This is me calm down.
14
Oh
joints.
my God.
Yeah.
This is her calm down.
Mm-hmm.
Sweetheart,
Smoke
sweetheart,
more if I smoke inside.
sweetheart, I couldn't keep up with you if I was
No.
on a full sprint.
Nope, you couldn't.
Oh my
Absolutely not.
God. I admit
Nobody
that
can.
now.
Absolutely.
You are more woman than
I admit
most
that now.
men
Exactly.
can
Exactly.
handle.
Oh, 100%. I feel bad for my husband sometimes. Sometimes he's like, "Can you not?" And I'm like, "I don't know how to not. Sorry."
He's both the luckiest man in the world and the most terrified man in the world.
100%. 100%.
He's like, oh my God.
Too much energy. I feel you, Lee.
Push
Roach, I
the
didn't get
hammer
it.
down now,
I
baby.
know.
Push the hammer down. Yeah.
Simon, I would give you a wrench if I had power, but I don't. And apparently Roach just abandoned us and doesn't want to
I don't
hang
know
out
how
now.
to do it.
Roach, I didn't get an email from you, man.
Shame. How do you contact Roach? Does he have like a Twitter?
He does have
Liv
Twitter.
Isn't coming. Where's
Oh, he does
Liv?
have Twitter?
Yeah.
I want to make Liv my new
So
friend.
wonderful.
Liv, do you want to be my friend? Why are you not coming on?
So wonderful.
I don't think you're crazy, Black Dragon. You should let me be your shrink. I'd be good at it.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, we're using promo code
Yes, Liv.
MOIST tonight. If you
Oh.
like
Get the
any
spins.
merch, you get free
Moist.
shipping
Bam!
if you use promo code
Bam.
MOIST tonight.
Bam!
Moist.
Bam!
And you get a secret pillow talk message from Jaimie.
Yes, exactly. I will whisper
In your
ear as
email, you
sleep.
just click the button. Right there it is.
I did not get an email from you, Roach. Sorry, man. Maybe I typed something in wrong.
Listen, I've been to a mental hospital once before. We've all been there. We've all been
How
to
did-
fucking.
can you
fucking
explain
stop
how
jail.
that went?
Yeah, I was super young and I was misdiagnosed as being bipolar and put on a bunch of antipsychotics and they made me go crazy and I woke up in a mental hospital.
Why did they think that you were crazy?
So they thought that I was bipolar because of how fast that I talked.
Wow.
Yeah. I was just misdiagnosed
We're all
when
used
I was
to it
younger.
now.
It was the early 2000s and like late 90s when like they were just handing out prescriptions to everyone, to everybody's
Yeah.
kids with like all sorts of things. And they didn't, a lot of these, they didn't do tests. I literally had one appointment with a doctor for 40 minutes and they were like, okay, she's bipolar. And then they gave me a bunch of medicine and none of it worked. It only made me worse because if you take something that you don't need, it does the opposite of what you're supposed to do. And so, yeah, I ended up in a crazy hospital because I like when you give somebody antipsychotics, they go like psychotic.
They told me schizophrenic.
Oh, did they? Misdiagnosed, huh? Yep.
Well, because they told them I was talking to people that they couldn't see.
Ah, yep.
Well, Spooky, fuck them.
Well, that's what that's exactly what I ended up doing.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome.
geez, spooky.
I was diagnosed bipolar once. You know why?
Yes.
You know what
Why is
happened?
that?
Because they were right. They were right on me.
Are you bipolar?
I am bipolar.
Really? I don't see that.
Yeah. I have to watch it. Very
Interesting.
much.
Told her to guess what it was.
Bipolar's scary. It's extreme highs,
But-
extreme lows.
But bipolar's the only thing I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 64 now, so I've gotten to manage the lows
Yeah.
and enjoy the highs because it's fun to be high when you're bipolar.
I'm not gonna lie. I've decided that if I hit 60 years old, I'm gonna say fuck it and just start doing all the drugs in the world. Because like, what do you have to lose at that point?
Yeah,
you know what
fuck
I mean?
it. Yeah,
fuck
even
it.
if they fuck you up, how bad could it be?
Yeah, so I'm saying exactly. I feel it.
Yeah, you got off the
Simon Ash
meds.
drugs.
Well, I don't
Roach,
want
check
to
Twitter.
condone getting on or off meds. This is.
I'm not a
I'm not a
doctor.
real doctor. I'm not a real
But
doctor.
I will say, if you are ever sick with anything, gargle with vodka, smoke some marijuana, have some chicken noodle soup. You'll be fine the next day.
That's a good Friday night.
That
Yep.
is
That's
how
good.
you get
That is
rolled.
good. God, Mr. Jaimie is so lucky, isn't he?
He really is. I know.
God,
I know.
I hope that guy knows how lucky he is.
Listen, I will tell you guys right now, that man adores me and takes care of me in every way possible. Literally, before he left this morning at 2 a.m., he says, "Do you need anything else before I go? What else do you need before I
Oh my
leave?" Like, he's
God.
very much, he
Rocks.
makes
That's
sure.
beautiful. That's
I saw you.
beautiful.
Listen, I wanted to say rocks, but I didn't.
Yes.
I really
Ladies and
wanted
gentlemen.
to, Chad.
Ladies and
Ladies
gentlemen.
and gentlemen,
JD's and
For the-
gentlemen.
a first
Roach?
time on the Paranormal Podcast, Paranormal Chop Shop.
Roach,
Our
Roach,
new
Roach.
friend and yours too, Roach from the I Believe podcast.
What's
Boom.
up, guys?
Yes. All right. I believe too, my brother. I believe too.
Good to have you.
14
here.
years in the United States
Roach.
Navy, am I right?
14
right.
years.
Roach.
14
Can we make-
years. Thank you very much.
Can you make Roach
Thank you for your
big?
service.
You
What's
know,
that?
Roach
I've
big.
heard stories about what happens on them Navy
Make roach
ships and
big.
those long
I got
cruises.
some crazy stories, bro. And they didn't all benefit me.
They didn't-
Not
I
all of
didn't.
them.
You know what Jaimie says, baby? This is some of Jaimie's pillow talk right here. Baby, I got a finger right here, not doing anything.
No, I wouldn't even say anything. I'd just put my finger on your butt.
I don't know about other branches, but we have phantom shitters in the Navy.
Do you really?
People who just randomly shit in
All right,
places,
low pro.
in a drawer on the floor. You'll wake up in the morning, go
It's
get
like
a
a
cup
game.
of coffee. Yeah, and until we find them, and then they get kicked out. But
I feel
it's
it.
about 10 months it went on. We didn't find it who it was.
Smell that.
You said the Navy, right?
The Navy, yeah.
Pussy.
You don't like the Navy?
Oh my God,
I
Jaimie,
just
you can't
like
be calling
to
her.
make jokes. If he knows,
Disclaimer,
he's-
disclaimer.
listen.
No, you're
listen,
good.
She's
listen.
calling
He knows
her.
the joke. I would not say it if I didn't think he understood what I was saying. He knows as a member of the Navy that everyone knows that the Navy is the pussies of
You got to
the
have
military.
thick skin in the Navy.
Yeah,
We're like
exactly.
Aquaman of DC.
And butt
universe.
plugs so that people don't get in there.
And
Jaimie's just on here.
for those of you watching who are thinking, is this really a paranormal show? Would I have a background like this if it wasn't? That's all I'm
Right.
saying.
God damn,
That
he's Jamie in
proves
the
right there it's
military.
paranormal.
I can smoke on here, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can do it
100%.
all. This is
Yeah,
this
you
is
can do whatever you want.
this is
This is the
true
chop.
paranormal. This is true paranormal.
Smoke pretty
So
much
here's
just
the-
about
here's
anything.
The, here's the thing, Roach. Whenever
anything.
I'm around, there's no rules.
Bam.
There is rules sometime on this channel, but for now, whenever I'm here, there's no rules. Rules
Right.
can't contain me.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
right.
at that.
And that
That
ain't
is-
flat.
Mhm.
That is
Do I
totally
look
hot
flat
right
to you?
there.
Does that look
That's
flat? No.
That's a
That's
I'm in the
That's how-
military. No, I was never in the military, but I used to date military people. Don't ever do that. They're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to know how many people who just joined the military asked me to marry them? It's like,
Wow.
it's because they make more money.
We should probably get into
That is true.
one of Roach's stories.
Uh-oh.
All right, give it to me, Roach. Actually, while Roach talks, I'm going to go smoke a joint since
We're
I can't
gonna
smoke in
mute
here. So
everyone
I'll be
Oh,
back.
okay. I'm gonna get a beverage, but I'm listening.
I gotta
Back.
think. I gotta think
Stare
of
at-
a
stare at
good one.
career.
You put me on the spot.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Roach, why don't you tell us a little bit about your podcast, man, and how you
Oh, yeah.
how you got into it?
So I got into it because I saw what I thought was a UFO that was just a spotlight in the sky, and recorded it, posted it to see if anybody knew what it was. Next morning, woke up on Facebook group in my neighborhood, found out it was a kid looking for something in the tree with a spotlight.
Oh.
Yeah, it was disappointing, but because of the whole thing, I posted that video, and then I was searching for answers, right? And didn't really find much, because if you don't know what you're looking for in this community, it doesn't just pop up when you're new to it.
Right.
You literally have to type in like a channel name to find anything now. So it's So then I went live, and there was a show called there's a guy called Nightmare that came into my first show,
Oh yeah, we know Nightmare.
Yeah, Nightmare. That's our boy.
and Casual Conversations with G&A came in.
Yep.
And my
cool.
very
We
first
love them.
one, they were like, "Hey, go look at this. Go look at this show. Go look at this show." And yeah, so it's basically my show is a guy who don't know nothing trying to figure it out with everybody who comes on it. And
That's what we like.
Yeah.
We're all trying to figure it out. Nobody has the answers.
right. And then
Mhm.
sometimes I go into movies, like free speech kind of stuff, and a lot of what ifs, like what if Wednesdays,
So
I
far,
like
now
that
that you've
idea.
been doing the podcast for almost a couple months.
2 months.
So what do you think about like this crazy community and everybody that you're coming into contact with and stuff?
Well, for about a year, I
Good
was
question.
going as a guest on Miami Dolphins shows on YouTube and talking football. And Dolphin fans are so split over the quarterback of the team, and they literally have 2 ears and 2 haters, 2 sides. And then I come over here to the UFO side, and I was like, oh, finally I'm away from it. Right?
When it was Fitzpatrick, because he was badass.
I miss him.
Yep, he's good.
But sorry, I've been smoking. What was your question again? I could get going off on something. But
I was just
it
curious,
happens.
since you've been, in the community now for a couple months, like what's your first impressions? Do you think it's just totally we're all crazy? Or you think that we can't get along and we're fighting over stuff that nobody even knows the truth about, or what do you think?
I think the community is the same as any other community on Facebook. If you follow other communities, you'll see there's always a toxic part of it, and then there's the ones who stay away from it. There's the ones who go towards it, and yeah. So I don't know. So I came in expecting that. So so what I did is I went and watched. Like at first, I didn't like a show called Goof On, right? Watched it one time. I was turned off by it. I was like, eh. And then I heard somebody told me he was a comedian. And then I went back and rewatched it
With
and
a
I
different
guess-
perspective.
with a different perspective, and I loved it.
That's so wild because I just told Chad that 2 days ago. I said, hey, man, I didn't know that he was a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
And then it made us just feel so like we just thought of
you
him
have to
in
look
a
at it
different
differently.
way.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, so I've been trying to do that with everything. So I actually really like it. I watch Lynn in the morning, and then I usually go straight from her show. I catch a little bit of the beginning of yours, and then I go on one of my Dolphin shows as a guest, and we talk football every morning.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that you got in your chat of your show, you have people that are kind of a mixture of sports and paranormal, and it's really cool.
And it's open floor. Anybody can click the link at any time and just come in, and they can talk anything. I don't care as long as it's within the YouTube code of conduct and won't get my channel kicked. They can talk about it.
Can I talk about the male G-spot?
Excuse me.
I
The pleasure button.
Yeah, the pleasure button.
The male
I didn't know I
pleasure
had
button.
one. I have
Lord
one.
have mercy.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Ding
that.
dong.
I feel like I
Lordy.
missed out on something in my life.
You didn't know that? It's behind your balls.
Put your legs up in the air. Let me show you.
Welcome to the Paranormal Chop Shop.
Let me show you something.
Let me
Hey,
see the bottom
Lisa.
of your shoes.
Here, let me show you.
She ain't answering me.
What'd you say, Jaimie, about shoes?
I said, let me see the bottom of your shoes.
Oh, yeah, let me see your elbow. Everybody show your elbows.
Your weenus?
Yeah, that was on Omegle. That was an Omegle episode.
Your weenus.
That's how JoJo Bone figures out how old somebody is.
Actually, I have a butt stuff story.
Tell me, please.
So, when me and my wife got married, I'm still in the Navy, and we were trying to have kids, right? And it wasn't happening. So she went and did the whole little physical thing and found out it wasn't her. So they're like, "Hey, bro." And my first reaction when I found out I couldn't have kids, I was like, thinking of all these girls that said they were pregnant at some point in my life.
Liars,
I was like,
yeah.
Liars.
Mm-hmm.
Straight liars, because it was impossible, right? And so then we really want a kid. So they were like, well, we've done everything. The last thing to do is an internal ultrasound. And I'm still in, so I don't get to go to a normal hospital. I have to go to the Navy hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And they literally have a rod with like a thick head on it. that they lube up. It goes in. They X-ray the inside of you, and the dude's sitting there like he's like going. He has to get all 360 with it because it only has the camera on the two sides. It was messed up. I'm laying in the fetal position, awake, and the dude he finishes and he tosses a towel at me. He's like, "Clean yourself up," and just walks out. And that was
That was just a piece of trash.
right.
Now you know how all women feel.
And then I wasn't prepared for this. I sat up, and everything
yeah.
just flows out,
Flows out.
bro.
Yeah.
And you know what I did? I cleaned myself
That's
up, and I
hot.
left shit everywhere.
Good. Yeah, you should have.
Yeah.
Let him clean it up. That's their
Yeah,
job.
I let him clean up my shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I just never
And they
know
didn't
what
find
kind of
nothing.
show I'm going to be
It
on.
was all
here.
for nothing. And I remember I had to call my chief, and I was like, "Chief," and he knew what the procedure I was getting, so he put me on speakerphone with all the guys.
Oh.
And I was like, "Hey, I hope you never have to go through that in your life." And I was just telling them, and none of the other guys knew, and they all just started laughing. It was pretty funny.
I love it.
Yeah.
Anthony's like, "Hey, Ma, what do you mean the cops are at Chad's door, Ma? What do you mean?" Yeah, you just never know what's going to be talked about on here.
Cops, white boy.
Right.
I left my shit for him to clean up.
Right. Hell yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I
Well-
admire you.
Sometimes you have it coming to you.
I don't know
Also,
about
thank
you
you-
guys,
thank you
but
for
I
your
think Roach
service.
fits in perfect with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yep. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Paranormal Chop Shop.
I like the little cars in the background. That's pretty cool. RC cars?
Sonny's got a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of RC
Sonny's
cars.
got all sorts of things.
It's a whole bunch of them up there.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Is that a Bronco?
Which one?
Orange Bronco?
Oh, that is a
Or Chevy?
Scout. That's a Scout.
International. Wow.
International Scout.
Scout. Yeah.
He's even got the tire rack up there on the right.
Yeah, there's a
Wild.
tire rack.
That yellow
I'd-
one on the left, he's
I
had
would-
that one.
I'd paint that yellow one to be like the Scooby-Doo van. That's what I
Yeah,
would do.
that's the original. That's the lunchbox. I've had that since I was in the 7th grade.
Yep. It's an old one. The lunchbox.
But they make a Scooby-Doo top for that one, and it is kind of cool.
But our drama today was on all of our shows was the there was an interview done by a San Francisco 49er YouTuber. He actually received a media pass from the 49ers and the NFL as a YouTuber, which is amazing.
Wow.
And he angered a player so much by his critiques that the player tried to flipped his hat off in practice and pushed him basically.
Wow.
And then then the player went on his show, cussed him out, wearing his 49ers gear, and basically telling him he had a little dick, small balls.
Ooh.
Like it's a great interview. Like you all definitely should watch it. You'll laugh your ass off.
There's
Yeah.
We can
nothing
do it.
wrong.
It's like-
There's
and it's
nothing
only like a
wrong with
two-
a small dick. Come on, is there, Jaimie?
And
You can be
he-
adapted.
he was
You can
like-
Oh,
be
yeah.
adapted.
That means lots of anal.
And he
Okay.
has great lines. He's like,
Gotcha.
"Bro, I came up on you, and you were
What?
colder than ice." It's like you
Oh,
really gotta
man.
watch it. You want the link for it?
What?
Yeah,
Why not?
All right, I got you.
we're all here to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't realize we were learning anatomy.
We're learning all sorts of things,
yeah.
Chad.
Okay.
Also, Chad, can you please send me your address?
Jesus.
I'll send it
Just
to
put
you.
it up here on the
Thank
screen.
you.
Let everybody know it.
Yeah, let me just type it in the
I
chat.
literally
know,
have a box
I have
full,
a
of,
con-
full
I'll
of things
chat.
to send to you that I want you to open on live.
Okay.
I have a confession to make. I didn't really get a drink. I had to go masturbate because
Sounds about right.
this show is so hot.
Yeah.
This show is so hot. This episode, I couldn't.
You had to just get the poison out real quick.
Well, that's
come
why I had
back.
to shut the screen
Personal
off because I
clarity,
couldn't
yeah.
really stand up.
Wow.
He was still there the whole time.
Right.
He didn't go anywhere. The screen was just off.
This is why I love
like,
Jaimie.
"Now, where's
I
that button
cannot-
she was
I
talking
can't
about?"
hide anything from Jaimie. Come
No,
on.
of course not.
He's trying to figure out where
Go
that
up
button
and
is.
turn left.
Oh my god,
God.
Loco is really
Even
stuck on
Enzo's
this
getting
fucked
into
in
the
ass thing.
naughtiness. This is
Enzo's-
unbelievable. Look what we
Enzo's
do
a
to
space
people.
daddy or a science daddy.
Man, I'm not even looking. I'm
my
on
God.
YouTube trying to find the video. What I miss?
Enzo is spanking that right now. Come on. We know he's spanking it.
He could be.
He could be.
He could be.
But he's in the privacy of his own home.
Exactly.
You're hanging out in the chop shop. So it's a little harder for you to hide it.
We did pretty decent. We had no idea what was going on.
You got a glow to you, JoJo. You look
I
great.
have a lot of post-nut clarity.
Hey, Chad, I put the link in the private
You said
chat.
that, Jake. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah.
Thank you for noticing.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you for noticing. You know,
Jake, when
Jake
Chad
is a
moves-
sensitive guy, and I like that.
Jake, when Chad moves to Vegas, are you going to move too?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm moving to Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised
Be a
Spooky
truck
didn't hear about
driver.
this.
No, I
Everyone
did not.
knows about
Inform
this.
me, buddy.
That would be
He's gonna
so
be a truck
cool.
driver.
Chad and Jake both moved to Vegas and be showgirls.
And
Show girls.
just so you're all aware,
Mm-hmm.
they do
Just-
say the end.
you guys
the guy
will
Smith
figure it out.
sisters.
Yeah, Smith sisters.
Oh.
I like that already.
Yes.
Roach just had a disclaimer.
Yeah, just so you're aware, the NFL player does say the N word. I think once,
Oh.
but more in the A ending than the R ending. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's not
Well,
the
is
hard.
he white or is he black?
Hard ER.
right?
Because if you're black, you have
He's
a pass
black.
to say
He's black.
it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
he's
say
black.
it all you
Oh,
want. If you're
jeez.
black.
Thank you, Spooky. Thank you.
I just
Spooky's
wanted to-
always reminding me about the.
It's not my show, so I wanted to make
Well,
sure
me
you
this
knew
time.
when I send a video like what's in it.
No, you're chill, low pro.
I really don't have to want to call my legal team on a Friday night.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to.
Hey Jojo, I got Batman behind me, dude.
No, thank you. I see that. God,
Yeah, man.
he's hot.
My wife got him from the Circle K gas station.
You bet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
You
one.
know what I like about Batman and why he's better than Superman? Because Batman is a real guy. He's not like he doesn't have like superpowers. He has human powers. And
No, he
he's
just has a bunch of money.
And he's fucking
Man,
cool.
this is a
And he's
frickin'
fucking
party now.
cool.
He just has money.
Yay.
Enzo!
The amazing.
You said the
Enzo.
magic word, money. That's
Enzo is
Did you-
done shocking the monkey. He's
I was like, did
ready
you
to
get
come
yourself
on.
cleaned up? You ready to come
Oh,
on?
Jojo.
Enzo,
I
you're
wasn't
fucking
spanking it. I
funny,
was
dude.
wringing it out like a dish rag.
Yeah.
So Jojo, if
You've lived
Batman
a
went,
rough life.
See,
Yeah.
Anthony,
Batman
get
went
us
to
some good footage,
Krypton.
bro.
if Batman
See
went
you
to
later,
Krypton,
Anthony.
would he be their Superman?
Would he be their Superman?
Yeah. If he went to Krypton.
Well, I don't know. The way I understand how Krypton works, he wouldn't be. But I don't know.
What? That's not a fair deal. That's,
Jamie,
Yeah,
you're
I know.
corrupting
It
Lee
isn't.
now.
It isn't fair. Is there? But you know what I think is cool is how Batman sports those abs. I mean, Superman doesn't have abs like that. Look at him, his abs.
but what y'all should be watching is
Lee's
Doctor
got
Strange.
some fast fingers.
That whole Doctor
Hey.
Strange thing about
Proven.
Oh,
There he is.
Enzo.
There he is.
Science
Enzo.
daddy.
Keep those hands where we can see him, Enzo. Keep them where we can see him.
Fucking-
Oh,
Hands up, I won't shoot.
Okay. Put you on blast no more, Enzo.
I love Enzo. He's
I
my
remember back
science
in the
daddy.
day, if you did that to Chad, he would just freeze up.
If you put him on the
Yeah,
screen,
and I should have remembered. I can just shut my camera
Yeah.
off when that happens.
you can. Mm-hmm.
He would say,
Yep. See,
"Huh."
it's just advertised for the podcast.
Oh, spooky! I switched back to eCams.
Oh, did you?
Yep, I figured out how to get my guests to see each other, so now I'm good.
Oh, that's cool.
So I said goodbye to
Nice.
StreamYard.
Oh.
Oh. And what are you using? You're using eCams?
Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah. What's that
Oh,
all
yeah.
about?
Sure.
Is it free?
Whose dog is that?
That's Rocky trying to kill
So
somebody.
it's not. It's
Hi,
like $30
Rocky.
something a month,
Another
but you have to
Amazon
have a
order.
Mac. You have to be
Oh.
on Mac to use it.
Got
Is your
one of those.
wife home?
And
But your guests can be
when
on
I share,
anything?
yeah, so you can have up to 5 guests. Is the only difference.
Oh.
But they're
I
supposed to
see.
be expanding it.
I see.
Um,
I need 27 guests.
Yeah,
and
we
you get
need, like-
20 hours a month of guests, and then
Jamie?
after
that's
20
not
hours
enough.
you have to pay for more. But I
that's
only
not
do
enough,
twice.
yeah.
I only go live like twice a week. But if you have Zoom, you can have your people come in through Zoom and then bring that in, and it doesn't count against you. So there's a back way to do it.
There's a back door.
Yeah,
I
and
love
then you
back
can.
doors.
But like,
Zoom back door.
but when you add guests in, you don't have to
Don't
put
we
them in these
all?
tiles. You could put them anywhere you want. You can make them in a circle
So you can bring the guest in the back door and put as many in as you want.
in the
That's
back.
right.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can only
Form
bring
a
up
circle around
up
someone in the
up
middle.
to 4 guests.
Yeah,
plus
you
yourself
circle
can
the
be
one in
on
the
screen.
middle. Exactly.
So
And then do
Jaimie,
you apply pressure?
I think we're
touch
talking.
screen.
I think we're talking about different things.
whoa, whoa!
Sorry,
I think
sorry.
I just had blood rush to my head.
Hey,
Which one?
Nice.
I wasn't. I'm not
one.
prepared. I'm not prepared.
Not you, Rocky.
Most people aren't.
Jaimie, would you promise me something? I'm
Maybe.
64 years old. I've not got much left.
Yeah.
But I'm going to leave my medical team instructions where
Yeah.
I'm close to the end.
Yeah.
I'm going to lay aside the money and everything, have them fly you out first class.
Yeah, smother you to
Right.
death? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
your instructions are to use up anything I have left because I don't want to
Yeah.
leave anything.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, for sure.
use
yeah.
it up, baby.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's do it. I'm in.
All right.
But you have
Smoke 'em
to
if you got them.
That'll be
sign everything
so.
over to me.
That,
Jaimie
you know,
flying
I have
around
something to
Miata.
look forward to now.
Yeah,
Thank
there you
you.
go. Exactly.
I just
Yeah.
got a Miata. I forgot you got a Miata, JoJo.
Well, I used to have a Miata. I don't anymore.
Oh.
What do you have now?
That's boring. I have a Honda CRV because I'm a
Perfect, I'll
musician
take
and
it.
photographer too.
Perfect.
And I
I'll
have
take
too
it.
much
for
equipment.
Honda.
CRV.
Yeah.
That's boring. I've been like 130 miles an hour in that car.
Yeah, Honda CRV. I've got like the top of the line. It's turbocharged and everything, and it does pretty good.
no.
Jamie
I-
Kevorkian.
I may. Do
Do
you
you have a
guys
spoiler
know?
on it to make it go
Do you
faster?
guys know what the Osiris Mobile thingy is, right? From UAPX?
Yes.
Jeremy McGowan's thing. Okay, so I'm
yeah.
trying to get Jeremy McGowan to be my friend. He lives here in Vegas, and he kind of sort of agreed that we could hang out, and maybe I can look at his vehicle.
Whoa, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I was
Does
talking
he
to
realize?
So
him.
you're
I
gonna
was
go check
talking
out
to
his
him.
rig.
Okay. So here's the thing. He's in the UCR Discord. I've tried to reach out to him before to come on the show, and he kind of ignored me. But then today he was like making fun of somebody, and so I took the opportunity to specifically send the clip from the Golden Probes that was about that person. And then he
Golden
started
Probes.
laughing, and I was like, "I told you, Jeremy, we would be friends." And then he was like, "Well, if you're ever in Vegas, I'll buy you a drink." And I was like, "Jeremy, I live in Vegas." And he was like, "How did I not know that?" And I wanted to be like, "You do know that. I've told you before. You just don't listen." So I'm hoping that he bees my friend and I can see the UFO machine.
Nice.
I hope so too. I'm gonna pray on that. I'm gonna do.
I
I'm
hope
gonna do a
Jeremy
lot of-
doesn't-
Pray on that.
I hope
Yeah.
Jeremy doesn't watch this show. Don't watch this.
This needs to happen.
That's why you're supposed to be on your best behavior all the time when you're live.
Never, Sonny. You've met
fun
me.
is
You
that?
know better.
I know. You're a crazy little shit.
Oh,
I
I'm starting to
know.
have goat withdrawals, man. Where the hell is
Where is
she? This
she?
is getting-
Should we try to
yeah,
call
this
her?
is- yeah,
We try to
please.
FaceTime
This is
her?
getting all- I mean, it's Friday
You just
night.
gotta- you just
Okay,
gotta
hang
say
on
her
a
name
second. Hang on a
3
second.
times.
Bree, do you want to come on?
Whoa,
Oh,
Joe!
Joe.
No, she's not ready yet. She's not ready yet.
JoJo.
JoJo, bad JoJo.
Wait, who's Bree? Who's Bree?
Oh,
Joe.
who's Bree?
Free the goat.
Show
Everyone on
show
the internet
there
wants
you
to
go.
know why you're not here.
Bree has the most beautiful lips in the world.
Oh no, JoJo.
We're not. We're about to eat dinner.
Oh, okay. I know
Bree.
who she is.
Hi, Bree.
I'm
Well,
sorry. I
first of all,
apologize. I accidentally
Bangs
called you.
on fleek.
Everyone,
Bangs on fleek.
Girl, mm-mm.
Hi, Bree.
they said that they like your bangs.
Straight ferocity.
She's
Uh,
got
Spooky
beautiful
said it.
bangs. She has beautiful bangs.
Bangs are
Oh.
banging.
No, he just said right now he likes your bangs.
Love you, girl, and we'll see you a little bit later for some Omegle.
Wait, has she stabbed?
Yeah, they want to know why you're not here. They're having goat
Has
withdrawals.
she ever stabbed anybody?
Goat withdrawals.
Did she ever stab anybody, Jamie?
They want to know if you've ever stabbed anybody.
I gave it to you.
She wants the old address. Nicole wants you to call her.
Okay, I will when I'm not live.
She will when she's not live. I think she wants you to call her when.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Talk to you later.
I don't know what's happening right now.
I feel better now. At
So,
least I
Jamie-
got to see her.
At least we got to
Jamie
see
bangs.
these random
Okay.
phone
Great.
calls happen
Great.
all the
I love you,
time
bye.
in Jamie's world.
Jamie, if you want to bring Bree
Yeah.
to my deathbed fantasy,
Oh, I will. We don't do anything.
Please
We do
do.
everything together.
Jamie Kevorkian.
Because I could
Okay.
see them. They'll say he still has one thing working, and that is
Hold on.
his.
His butthole.
No.
His back door.
You guys are so awful.
Hey,
Look
wait.
at the way you guys.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
like
that's
live on the internet.
that's cool, right? That's accepted.
Everyone can hear you.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
you cleared the tank, JoJo. I think you're still pretty horned up there, buddy.
Yeah.
Is that Bree still?
No, this is Bree's sister now. She called me.
Oh my God. Okay.
When
I didn't
is
know
Johnny
Bree had a
Depp
sister,
and Amber Heard
but
trial gonna
we
be
can't
talked
see her
about? That's
face.
Whenever you
All we
guys
see
come
is
on.
glare. Let's see her face. It's too glary. Okay.
She doesn't.
That's fine.
That's
You can come on
Bree's
next
sister?
week.
That-
Yeah.
That's Bree's sister.
Hi, Bree's sister.
Nice tank top.
That's a good top.
The glare is on her, not me. So I'm sorry you can't see her.
Down boy,
Hey, what do you
down
want me to send you
boy.
the link?
I don't know what JoJo's gonna say.
JoJo's gonna need a
Oh.
bathroom break.
Hover over that mute button, Chad. Hover over the mute button.
Hover over the mute button. Just in case. You just never know.
Oh, that's a cool pipe.
Let me ask
I
you
like
a
that.
question. As a 64-year-old man,
Talk about your peace pipe.
Oh man, Lee.
The
Lee,
Gandalf.
I didn't know
It's
Lee
the
was in the
Gandalf
mothership.
Yeah, dude, I would love to have one of those Gandalf wizard pipes. That is sick.
Look at
Oh,
that.
it's 3 a.m. and where Lee is.
Yep.
All right.
The party's just starting then.
I didn't know he was in the mothership. We could have had him come on in.
Oh,
There's so
man.
much energy in this show tonight.
What
It's
song
gonna
might we
go.
hear?
It's
I
gonna
can
go
hear
another
Rocket
6
Man.
hours. 6
I can hear
hours. I
Rocket
say.
Man. I haven't heard it in like 24 hours.
JoJo's gonna have to relieve himself another 4 times.
Yeah, really.
That's right. That's
Get
right.
in here, Lee. Someone drop
know?
Lee a link. If he wants to join us, he's always welcome.
Lee, I'm dropping you a link just in case
How
that
do you
mothership.
send Lee links? Through what
For
format?
Lee, I use
I'll
Discord.
just have Jaimie do it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Not this Jaimie.
And for Roach,
Chad's
we do Twitter.
smart Jaimie.
For Roach, we do Twitter. Yeah, everybody has
Enzo
their own.
Messenger.
And by the way, to everybody, I still need some Discord lessons because I get these notifications, right, and I have no idea where to go. In
He doesn't have his
Discord. It's so
notifications
complicated.
turned on right.
I don't
It's
even
so
understand what it is.
complicated. Yeah, because I go click on the notification, and it, boom, it pops me into Discord, right? And then I don't know what to do because I still don't know who just sent me a message.
Oh.
It's
There's
complex.
this thing on
It's
the internet
complex.
called Google, and it will help you know things that you don't know already. So
I
you
googled
might
how to
wanna-
Discord, and it sent me to Discord,
You
and I got
mean-
confused when I got there.
You mean Google the porn info site?
Oh, jeez.
What?
I didn't know it did other things. I thought it was just porn info.
Just because there's a search in Pornhub doesn't mean that that's the same as Google.
Jojo, I feel like you're at a
Do your searching outside of Pornhub, man.
I need to
I'm
change my
imagining you right
favorites
now
around.
in
Hang
front
on.
of a backdrop at open mic night, and there's actually like a row of people in front of you, and you're sitting on stage during the live.
Thank you.
I get the
Because
stand-up. I get the stand-up feeling.
on like your bucket list and things you'd like to do, I've thought about trying to develop a stand-up show, stand-up
should.
comedian show here in Austin, and just see how I do. Right?
You should just
And
go off the
work on
cuff
it.
though, and just make fun of everybody in the audience.
Yeah.
And if you see Will Smith, you target him.
I love those kind of comics too, the ones that are totally improvised.
George Carlin.
Right, and they're
I like
doing
him.
things with the audience talking back and forth. I don't know how those guys get in the zone though, because if you're not in the zone that night, it sucks.
Well,
Don't we have video of JoJo dancing?
Do we?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
JoJo put that up. That was awesome.
But
Where
also
is that?
he also introduced Ben and Joe when they did their live show.
Oh yeah,
And he was
that's right.
dancing, I think, to disco.
Was I? Yeah.
Disco. What was the song?
Let's see. What was I dancing? Hang on.
Mine
I
were roller
remember the
bounce.
song.
Oh,
Yeah, like one of those old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was old school.
Like a funky
Yeah.
music.
It was an old school funky thing. Yeah.
It was
Yep.
a great way to open the UFO garage.
Oh, I know
live
what
show.
it was. I think it was a Beach Boys tune.
Oh,
But I'm not really sure.
Oh,
had that. No, it
Was it
something
not?
funky.
it was like disco. Yeah, it was like dance music.
Do you guys remember what month that was? When that was?
That was
well,
back in the
it's-
day. Back in
Wasn't
the
it like
day,
in the
they
summer,
wouldn't be
I
able
think?
to play the songs.
What
that
was
they
either at the first part of this year, or at the very end of last year? I can't remember.
BRB.
Hmm.
played. PRV around here.
Yeah, because you guys did a concert. It was a live concert.
Yeah.
Was it live with Terry Lovelace?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
That's
this
right.
one. It was a
It
different
was around Christmas, maybe. I don't remember.
I'm
Sad
looking.
with that stuff.
I'm trying to find it.
I don't know my months.
Oh, UFO. Oh, why does it keep saying?
Is my fan too loud? Is it
No,
coming
we
through?
can't hear that.
Okay, cool.
I got one going too.
They're called viewers, Roach.
The what?
Oh.
didn't-
Ah.
Did
Oh,
you say
fans?
viewers?
He said they're called viewers.
Viewers.
Talking about
Not
your
fans.
screaming fans.
Yeah, you said,
Oh.
"Are my fan is my fan too loud?"
Enzo's got jokes.
It took me a second.
My jokes are multi-layered.
That's right.
Most everything I
jokes-
say has like triple meanings.
Enzo's jokes, you got to think about them and then think about them again and then think about them one last time to get to the full strength of the joke.
See, I give up
'Cause
halfway through.
They're like 3 jokes at once.
Omnidimensional joke teller.
It's
What is
technical.
what's blimey mean, Enzo?
Hang in then.
That means
Blimey.
damn it.
Yes,
Like
pretty
shit.
much. In this context, yes.
Mm. Man, I
Blimey,
cannot
mate.
figure
Blimey, mate.
Oh, we get mate from Simon.
Blimey.
out. Found it. All right, let's see JoJo dancing here. Let's
That's
find
it. Let's see. I forgot all
Uh-oh.
about this.
It
got
was
a feeling
Beach
we're gonna
Boys.
We're gonna get
Was
some
it
Rocket
Beach
Man
Boys?
It was Beach Boys.
here. JoJo
Yeah.
knows. He's a man, a nice man that knows things.
Thank you. Thank you, Sonny.
We're gonna get flagged for playing this, but we can probably edit it out.
We probably won't
Uh-oh.
though.
Play the death drum to it.
Here we go. Here's JoJo live on stage, man.
Get it,
This is-
JoJo.
This is exciting.
Well, we
Oh.
Can you guys hear me
That's
now?
because I didn't share
we
the
hear you
screen
now.
yet.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I hear you,
Hello?
baby, loud and clear.
do-overs. Mulligan.
Here we go.
Hey man, how the hell you doing? I've been just fine living life with the noose and in my mind, all I hear is music. Watching your mouth move, damn you look stupid. I feel like everyone's a stranger. Small talk with your narcissistic neighbor. She's real hot, but they said to never date her. Ha, I agree, but you did and I hate her. You wanna get away? You better get in line. Won't go another day of wasting any time. I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no.
I like it.
I have
I
some.
was watching that.
That was a flashback, man. I
Great
appreciate that.
job.
Chad, you
Got some
thank you very much.
real entertainment in the house now.
Ladies and
He's
gentlemen.
here.
There he is. Lee the man.
JD's
Hi,
in it.
mate. How's it going, mate?
JD's
Hello,
in
mate.
it.
All right. How's it
Blimey.
going, Mush? All right.
Let's talk over my window.
Hello, Jaimie. Don't hit
Hello.
All right.
I would beat the shit out of
All
you.
right.
me. Yeah.
Introduce leader
You
Roach.
just keep your
That's
fingers
right,
to yourself,
everyone
darling. All
talk
right. Just keep
All
your
right,
fingers to
everybody.
yourself.
Keep your hands where we can
Damn
see
it, I'm
them.
gonna mute you, JoJo.
The only places my hands will be is upon.
Look how long my
Spooky.
fingers are. Has anybody noticed how long my fingers are? I've got a mate called Jackson, right? He's
Mhm.
He's 6'11",
You better watch
Right.
out. She can poke you.
6'11", and my
play
hands are
piano.
as big as his.
She sticks her hand out.
Really?
Yep,
You know
my
what they
hands
say
as
about
as
big
his.
hands?
My stretch.
Big
My,
gloves.
you
Big
know about this,
gloves.
Jojo.
Mhm.
Jojo,
OJ
you know
had
the
small
stretch
gloves.
for
Oh
your,
yeah, you gotta
your
have
octave.
you gotta have an octave at
Yep,
least.
you got to have an octave, dude, and you got to stretch it to it.
That's right. You got to work on it.
Yeah.
You got to work on it.
Gotta
Years
reach
and
all the
years about
corners,
yourself.
all the buttons.
But Jaimie says there's nothing wrong if you don't have a full octave.
What is that
No, of
alien
course
doing?
not.
Right, Jaimie.
Which one?
Who's
This
what?
one?
Yeah. Oh, is he riding something?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, my dick.
Dear God.
No, it's my microphone.
I set it up.
Microphone.
Look at
I
that.
set it up.
Easy, Jamie.
Oh.
Down.
My microphone.
Roach, you can leave.
Nice.
Roach, if
Oh,
if this
baby.
is too much for you, man, you don't worry about leaving
Baby.
anytime you want to, man.
Oh no,
I know
you guys
this
are
is-
good. I'm waiting for the wife to
Jaimie,
get home from work. so-
Jaimie, I've
You wanna be
always
part of it.
wanted.
Low-hanging
Put your
fruit.
microphone up there again. I've always wanted a big black one, just like that.
Right?
Oh,
No, Jojo.
JoJo.
Easy.
We just need to leave the disclaimer up.
I'm thinking about
Whole show.
having a
That is a very phallic
transplant,
microphone, that is.
but
If ever
I'm
I've
thinking
seen
of
one.
I'm thinking about keeping
So-
my tiny little white one.
Jojo, I got a question for you.
Just for sentimentality.
If you took a cadaver, if you got a cadaver dick, because you would you then have a zombie dick?
Well, I
That would
don't
be
know.
it.
Let's think about that.
That would be a zombie
So, if rigor mortis is already set in, then yes, because then it'll stay hard.
That's
Mm-hmm.
weird, right?
That's
Not really.
Did you all see the
Necrophilia.
post about the dude whose junk fell off in the shower? Did you hear about that?
No.
This is for real.
Chad, you gotta look this up. This
is
guy
that?
was in the shower and he had this lack of oxygen in his blood. So his fingers and his hands were black, I guess. But I guess he hasn't been able to see his junk for years. So he didn't know that was black. And he's a white guy. And it just fell off in the shower. And he heard
Oh,
a thump and he
man.
looked down and it was in his hands and he's just like holding it. So they regrew one on his arm for 6
Yep.
years on his
Mhm.
forearm. And
Yep.
it was dangling around all over the place. You know what I'm
Hooked
talking
it
about?
right in
Jamie?
there. Yep, I
Dick
know.
slapping
Yep.
people.
They can do that now?
Yeah, so what they do is they
Crazy what they
put a
can do now.
balloon underneath your skin and then
Oh
they
my
start to
God.
blow it up slowly over time so
I'm
that it
gonna
starts
have.
to grow around it.
Yeah.
Then what they do is they pop the balloon and then they
Enzo,
and then that's
the more you
skin,
know.
and then they
Right.
cut it off and then that's how they make
Now-
you a penis.
What's
Can
funny?
I
about-
have? I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 put on.
There you go.
Enzo.
The more you know.
And what's
I'm gonna
great
have
is
a whole garden down there.
the guy
That's what I
has
want.
the guy is cool with making fun of it. He jokes about it all the time.
Oh yeah, you have to.
And-
What would you do at that point?
And he
Yeah,
goes to the
well,
bar and
you're right.
he lays it on the bar when he's at the bar drinking a beer. What? And he did make it bigger. And
has
he
bigger,
has
of
a
course. Yeah. Yeah, of
But
course.
normally what people do is they have it regrown on their thigh, so when they put on their
Mm-hmm.
pants. But this dude wanted it on his forearm,
Yep.
Did he?
Some people use
Okay.
forearms, some people use thighs. It just depends. Yep.
and he.
I
even-
would.
I think
I
he
would-
told a story where he was getting a box off the top shelf of the grocery
This
store,
can't be real.
and
This
it
can't be
almost
real.
hit.
100%
It almost
real,
hit
Chad.
this lady in the face. That he was
This
holding.
says, this says,
Dude,
this says, Jamie. This
fucking
says,
teabagged her, trying to grab some pickles.
I want
Had a little
one.
pickle.
I want one now in every size, every color,
Doctors say-
everything.
it says doctors say the tendons attached Riley's penis to his groin and had simply withered and died, a condition they are seeing more and more each year. Consistent use of a female partner's bath products can lead to an increase in estrogen and eventually rejection of the male organs altogether.
Females.
Really?
I didn't read that
What
part.
is it?
What?
I
Yeah.
like it.
I shower.
He lost it twice.
You're saying I should curtail the female products.
The daily lathering of Pantene 2-in-1, particularly around the genitals, often due to a mistaken belief that it's all fancy soap, so who cares,
Wait.
will
You need to
lead to
take that shit off
changes
the
in
market.
the body's chemistry.
They need
Well,
a
this
warning
is-
on there.
It's
This
there's
happens
no
from
no.
using
There's the
Pantene?
same amount of
This shampoo
estrogen
will make your
inside
dick
of
fall off.
nope. There's the same amount of estrogen inside of Pantene that there is inside of a bottle of soy milk.
Wait, I use Dove. Am I
Which is
safe?
also a problem. for
Who
me.
knows
Yeah.
these things?
Yeah. So if you drink soy,
Jojo.
soy has high levels of estrogen.
So,
That's why a lot
everybody
of people
out
switch to
there-
almond milk.
Go check your soap because you might
Yep.
lose your.
That's
Also,
why it fell
while
off.
you're checking your soap, look at the ingredients, and if it says that there is a natural fragrance, it is asbestos.
Oh my God!
Asbestos.
Because I like to get my butt real
Show me
clean.
a soy.
So you're telling me I could be
That
using
shit
products
came out.
that are hazardous?
It's
Jojo
Yeah.
likes to really get all up
transforming
in
your
there.
butt into a vagina.
Yeah.
So he
I
literally
like to
lost
get
it
it
because
to
he
do
used his
something
wife's
like with a
shampoo.
nipple.
Apparently,
Really?
Why is he using shampoo on?
I don't.
Because men are weird. That's why.
And you know, I
Because
have
you know
to
what,
admit,
Roach?
I have to
we
confess.
can't all be winners.
I haven't seen mine for a couple of years either.
Hi, Simon, you
mentioned
handsome
that.
motherfucker.
Check your forearm.
Steal all the opals from me.
TMI, TMI.
Can you imagine if somebody
TMI.
asked JoJo to
You guys
show
want me
the
to go get my
dildo and he
dick?
just whipped it out with a dangler on there?
What did Jaimie just say?
What?
Did Jaimie just ask if she wanted us to go? If we wanted her to go get her dick? Is that what she said?
Yeah. Look at it.
No.
What color is it?
I have
What
mixed
color is it?
opinions.
Dildo show.
Pink. I like
Simon's
that.
ball's my favorite.
Paranormal dildo.
Is it?
Exactly.
Is it?
The golden probe.
Now who's
Structurally realistic.
See,
Am I going to see all the veins and everything in it?
No.
Yes.
No. Hey, Ren is on here now. Quit being dirty.
Hi, Ren.
Hi, Ren.
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Okay,
sweetie.
everybody.
Like,
Everyone
Be nice
behave.
now.
Ren is here.
Behave.
Stream is now age restricted.
She's
Oh my
Right.
gosh, even though I'm like 25, it's okay. You guys can continue talking.
No, you're just so innocent and perfect.
Stop it.
She
we
is
all know I'm
really
not.
so-
Stop.
She is so beautiful. She is so beautiful.
Define
Come on.
innocent.
Innocent is a mindset.
Really? You think so?
Ren,
Yeah, for
did
sure.
you know you can grow a penis on your forearm?
Did you know? Yeah, I believe it because like
Yeah.
your forearm can have different DNA than the rest of your body. Like
Really?
I read this article that there was like this woman or something, or these twins or something, and they
Yep,
had
I know
like,
exactly what you're talking about.
they had like
Mhm.
the DNA of like their other dad's cousin twin. Like they weren't their biological, like their biological dad was not their biological like dad in some instances. It was really strange but so interesting.
There's also a few instances too of where people's semen have different DNA than they
Whoa,
have.
jump back
And
with
there's
that one.
well, no. So
Like from the Navy?
there was like a serial killer who was on the loose, and they actually
goes
tested
way
his
too
blood several
far.
times for the DNA of the semen, and it kept coming back as negative. And then it ended up, oh, that's Corey. Hi, Corey.
I
up,
just saw a
Corey?
dog time jump in front of me.
Corey. Anyways, so then
Nobody
finally
saw
they
that?
tested the guy's semen, and it
What
ended
happened?
up being the same. And it was like this weird phenomenon where people could have DNA and semen that are different.
I've heard of that.
I saw
I
a
have heard
dog
of
come
that.
out of the stars and then disappear back into the stars.
A dog.
Teleportation.
Wait, a
Joe
dog?
screen?
As
Yeah,
a
it was
matter
like a-
of fact,
it was like a
Jaimie,
German
they
Shepherd.
took on some CSI or one of those shows. They
Yeah.
took that story in real life
And
made
used it, yeah.
Yeah, and
Back to
used it.
dog.
Yeah.
That's Flavia. That was Flavia that came
Oh,
out of the
Flavia
stars.
back here.
I'll be right
They're
back.
the one
It
that-
looked like she teleported in and
Bring
then
her back.
teleported out.
Labia.
Yeah.
She likes peanut M&Ms and Slim
Slim
Jims.
Jims.
I
She
thought I was
loves Slim
seeing-
Jims.
There's really 2 green screens back here, and there's a little slit she can like pass in and out of.
That was
of,
creepy.
You ever feel slit?
I thought somebody put mushrooms in my weed or something.
Enzo, Enzo just vaped out on us.
I think it's because you said the word slit.
Oh my God, Enzo's
Dog's name's Labia.
Come on.
Enzo's shocking the monkey now.
Cringier, that slit or moist? I mean, those are pretty like cringy words. Both are like.
I think panties are also a cringy
Moist.
word.
Ren is so
Moist
sweet.
for
I
free
love
shipping
it.
today.
She referred to them as cringy words. That's so sweet.
Cringy.
I love that.
She's
so
innocent
sweet.
angel.
Cringe. I don't know.
I know, she's so
Those are
sweet.
trigger runaway words.
Chad,
You
you,
know
gotta put the
what?
pinky up, man.
Yeah.
When you drink.
You know what?
That a trigger
Jojo,
word?
Jojo, you're really sus.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sus as
I don't
fuck.
think I have a sus on here, do I?
I don't think you do.
No, we need to make a
On
sauce.
here.
Yeah,
We
I'm
need to-
surprised you guys don't have one.
Oh,
Can I ask a serious
Portland.
question?
Oh man, there he
William.
is.
Absolutely.
There he is, the god
What is-
of the north.
What does cap mean?
Cap, like fact.
That's a fact.
Like,
Okay.
wait, no cap means it's not real. Cap means real. I want to say, yeah, I think.
that
See-
means I'm gonna shoot you, I think. What are you
That's what I
talking
thought.
Means you gotta
But I
get
keep
stabbed
seeing
with
cap
it.
all over the
Cap in your
place.
ass.
No, it's like cap and no cap. Like, is this cap? Yeah, and cap means it's like true, and no cap means it's not true.
Why don't they just say true and not true?
Because
Exactly what
that's
I
how
was
the
thinking.
world
It's
works.
cap.
There's
Yeah,
words.
Corey, I told you I
Cap
want more
guy.
farts.
Hey, we used to say no duh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
no
duh. Or,
duh.
whatever, loser. That's
No
what we used to do
duh.
back in my
And
day.
you got
The
loaded.
loser.
You got moted.
Loaded. It's okay. When I first started dating my husband, we got really high together for the first time, and he got so high he kept calling it ripping stoned, and it was like the funniest thing in the world to me because I'd never heard that before. And he's like, "Man, I'm ripping stoned," and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean? Is that like an old phrase? Like, what does ripping stoned mean?" He's like stoned out of my mind, and I was like, "That's a weird turn of phrase that I've never heard."
If somebody said that to me, I would think they were talking about ripping like crack or something.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like ripping stone. I was like, what?
Flipping stone, and he.
Flipping.
Well, years ago,
wasn't enough. I was like, what?
Years ago, I had a nickname. It was Flaming Asshole.
That sounds about right. Did you have IBS?
Flaming Asshole. What's that?
Hey, Spooky.
Did you have IBS?
Tell them our new one. Tell them our new one.
No, I didn't. IBS. That's funny.
Sonny, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean.
That's right.
Oh, the new bull donkey.
Do you have flaming asshole?
Bull donkey.
That's bull donkey.
Hey, you guys want an ex-girlfriend story?
Yes.
Yes. Sure. Yes.
Okay. So
and use her first and last name because that's legal.
And her zip code.
Her last name changed like 5 times, so I don't know.
She got married a bunch.
Jojo, like, do you have
What a
pictures
hooker.
too?
So
got pictures. That's right.
So I dated this girl for a couple months, moved her into my apartment, right?
Of course you did, because you're in the military. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah,
I,
that's what you do.
I was an
Yeah.
E3 living out in an apartment. I needed
Yep,
to pay
exactly.
rent.
And you want to pay rent? Yeah, I understand.
Let him talk.
Sorry, I just
Jaimie,
get it.
Jaimie, would you like to tell Ruth the story?
Jaimie.
Sorry.
But she worked at this Olive Garden in Jacksonville, Florida, on Atlantic Boulevard,
Oh, that's already hot.
right?
That's all.
And so she was supposed to introduce me to one of her friends because she lived in my apartment complex too. But we ended up going to karaoke night and she could sing. She was on American Idol, right?
Whoa.
Now,
Dude, you're connected.
She made it all the way up until the final review. And when
Yeah.
you get there, you either have to be really bad to get on the show or really good.
I see.
So she was in the in between part, so she didn't get. But
Wait, I don't want to interrupt your story. I just want to get the facts straight. Okay, the girl that was living with you wanted to
Right.
introduce you to one of her friends
before she moved in, yes.
Oh my God! Keep
Right.
this going.
And so, so anyways, she was nothing but problems the whole time. And one time specifically that really grossed me out because I'm 18, inexperienced young lad, right?
Yeah.
My parents said don't cross the street. I didn't cross the street. I didn't smoke weed till I was 35, right? Mm-hmm. So here she comes home from Olive Garden, working in the kitchen. I thought she was getting in the shower. She jumps on my face.
Oh.
And I was so disgusted. I threw her off the bed because
Really?
she was just dirty and smelly from work all day, and I'm like, what the fuck? Get off of me.
Oh man, you're
And then-
arousing
and then-
me, Roach. You're
and then-
arousing me. Keep
So
going.
it went straight south from there, right?
I like my women seasoned, but go ahead.
It went straight south.
Yeah,
And
seasoned.
so she was going to these parties after work, but anytime I was like, hey, I'm off, I can go. And she's like, no, it's only for employees. And I'm like, that's weird. So I find out she was
Wait,
hooking
is
up
she
with
still on your face at this time?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I found
he's trying to get the visuals.
I'm fixated on
I
that.
found
I'm
out
sorry.
that
Jojo
she
likes
was,
FaceTime.
She was hooking up with
That's
some
right.
dudes at work, right? At these parties.
Yeah.
So she admitted it. So I gave her 2 weeks to find a place. I slept on the couch, And then my buddy Tony was like, hey, bro, let me take you out to the I forgot the name of it. It was this bar that had country bar, jazz bar, rap bar, bunch of clubs in one. Bourbon Street is what they called it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got my Calvin Klein leather jacket on, and here she comes. Where are you going? And I'm like, I'm going out with Tony to go find the replacement,
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Slap that bitch down.
And so she's like, I'm going to go.
Jesus Christ.
She said she was going to go kill herself, right? And I was just like, what? And then I didn't think she was serious. So I said, well, make sure you do it in the bathtub. So it's,
No, bro.
and I'm a young kid. I'm a different guy now.
Well, you're a sensitive guy. You were just trying to give her some clues. Some
She went into she grabbed it, went into the bathroom. So then I'm like, shit, I gotta call 911. So I call 911. I jimmy the door open. She had it sitting on the sink. I grabbed it and I threw it in the kitchen, right? Mm-hmm. And then they're like, hey, bro, just stay on the phone with us. We got people coming out there. And so I'm on the first floor. I got 2 sliding glass doors that could open up. She could run out those if she wanted to, but they told me to stand in front of the door. So that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And she's punching me, trying to get out the front door. And I'm not touching her. And the lady on the phone, 911's like, hey, you could push her away from you. So I'm like, I push her real quick. She flips over the couch. And I'm like, and so I'm like telling the lady on 911, I'm like, hey, I just pushed her. She fell. And I'm like narrating.
God damn,
the whole
this
thing.
is like Jerry Springer shit.
And so she told me to get on her and just hug her until the cops get there, right? Just hold her like a cradle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I do, and she bites through my leather jacket and breaks my skin.
Oh!
Right?
Oh.
Zombies
could have been worse.
So I let go. And then she pulls out of her purse the OC I bought her from the Army surplus store, the pepper spray. And I showed her how to use it, and I knew she wasn't paying attention when I showed her because she didn't know you had to turn it, you had to flip it, then push. So she was just trying to push it. Nothing happened.
In her own face.
So I smack it out of her hands again. I bear hug her, trying to just keep her from like hurting herself or whatever. And the 2 female cops come through my front door, and guess who they go after?
Wait a minute. This is sounding like one of those Penthouse after hours stories.
Penthouse forums.
So
yes, thank you.
I get
Enzo knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I get thrown against the wall, handcuffed, and
Oh, my
luckily
God.
the 911 lady was still on speakerphone, so she starts yelling at the cops and explaining I did only what she told me to.
Oh
yeah. And yeah, so they end up Baker acting her. That's what they call it in Florida for 48 hours. But if it's on weekend, it's on Friday, so it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So she,
Man.
and
24
she comes.
hours.
So then her parents bring her back to my house after she gets out, and it's like, hey, do you think you can work this out? And I said, absolutely not. And they're like, well, it's only happened twice before, so we think.
No.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? And like, shouldn't you put out like a warning when I came over for dinner, like a code?
Like fucked up.
Yes,
right
a tattoo
there.
on her forehead. Yes.
Like ask me to take out the
Disclaimer.
trash with you or something, and you're like, hey, bro, she's nuts, you know?
She'd be
wow.
crazy. She's crazy.
He's crazy. So was this the
Been
one
like,
that
"It's
jumped
crazy,
on
bitch,
your
jump on my
face that you're
Get her out
talking
of my
about?
apartment.
What?
So is that a red flag right there? If the woman jumps on your face,
That was a
that's
shitty
red
Olive
flag.
Garden. Half the girls in there worked at the strip club.
They're all shitty.
Listen,
Jojo,
if it
you would like that
smells
Olive
like listen, if it smells like fish, it's a delicious dish. If it smells like cologne, leave it alone.
What?
I like that.
Right? You like that?
You know, Jaimie.
I think I need to take a
Jaimie,
break.
this is why I'm so in love with you. This is why I'm so in love with you.
It smells like
Because
ass. It might be sea
there's
bass.
nothing wrong with a little stank on your fish. You know what I'm saying? A little stank on the fish.
That's,
What is that man?
he's the suspect.
Look at the dog. I love doggies.
His name's Cheech.
Hi,
Cheech, Cheech,
Yep.
kiss him on the lips so we know he's your
looking
dog.
dog.
Come on.
I don't kiss about it.
Rocky, you want to fight?
Come on.
Wow.
He's a cool color, though. I like that.
I like him. Yeah. I like him.
Cool pup.
So,
We got
Roach,
Jasper.
before you turn this story into Penthouse, you need to start it out with,
You missed it, dude.
you might not believe this,
Oh,
but
there's
what
more
I'm
to the
about
story.
to tell
Right.
you is true.
No, not
That
now.
the day I found out, I got mad. Went to the strip club with my buddy Tony. Right,
Yeah?
her 2 coworkers were on stage dancing
Really?
from Olive Garden, the same one on Atlantic Boulevard. They
Yeah.
worked there, and then they were stripping next door, so you
Wait
can
a
get your
minute.
food. Atlantic
Wait a minute,
Boulevard,
this is-
Jacksonville, JoJo.
This is totally hot. You mean I can now
322
fantasize about
26.
about
this
Olive
Olive Garden
Garden
smell like low
waitresses working at the strip joint
Yep.
next door? That's hot.
And there's a Waffle House nearby.
I was looking
Wow.
for Linda.
When they say how much pepper do you want in your salad, I'm saying keep it going. Keep it going.
Can you bring a shaker, please? I don't want it ground. Can you bring a shaker?
Yeah, I want to shake it in there, baby.
Sky.
Shake it in there.
I think about it every night and
But
day.
maybe
What
next time.
kind of, baby, what kind of dressings do you have here?
Jamie's got
What kind of
Hey,
dressings?
Chad, next time I'll tell you guys about one of my
where's the level
sailors
for
who
this
went on
Olive
Dr.
Garden?
Phil. He was on Dr. Phil.
No.
Really?
Wow.
That'll be next time.
All right.
I
time.
really
I'll
thank
send you
for
the
telling
videos
us.
first. I'll send
That
you
was
the videos
that was a
first.
cool story, man. I like
Amazing.
I like
Put your underwear
stories.
back on.
What's back on? Hey, we got Lee in here, and this is a pretty rare opportunity. We need to
He's gonna
listen
play
to
us some
free
music.
music.
Yeah.
Get it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Lee, play us something very
Play us
sexual.
something, darling.
Oh,
Play something
wouldn't that be
very
crazy if she was
sexual.
watching right now?
Crack on the chat. It's not about
And
me.
she like
I'm enjoying
attacked
the
me?
chat.
That'd be nuts.
Don't pick
Yeah,
on
but
me.
but we also like some music though. We love some music, some background
No, you
music.
don't. See, I'm back to me now. You can't even see the
background
piano.
music.
The piano doesn't
wanna hear
exist now.
Rocket
It's
Man.
disappeared. The piano's
We,
blown away.
we always loved Rocket Man.
Hey, you play Rocket Man, I'm cranking it up and muting
Please do
in
it.
here.
Really?
I ain't even
Really?
sung all day. I'm going to be shite.
It's 3:30 in the morning there.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
This is going to be shit.
Well, thank you for warning
He
us.
says it every
All right.
time. It's perfect.
Look.
Oh, I like
Chad,
that.
why is that picture of Jamie's, the dude's head so small?
Oh, of Jaimie?
I've got my smoke machine. I haven't brought
That
it
guy has
down
a
yet,
small
though.
head.
I've got
Yeah, he
a
does.
load of smoke for it.
He skipped head day.
You're going to make me, aren't you? You're just going to
I love how Roach doesn't know who that is. I fucking love it. He doesn't want to even know, and he doesn't need to know
Doesn't
because
matter.
that's the worst of the community.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
You expect me to play seriously but have to show me shit like that.
Just play us something recorded and just lip sing it. We'll never know the difference.
Oh no, don't Millie
Oh, yes,
Vanilli
you
in
would.
here.
She packed.
Oh, yes, you fucking would. If I started singing a load of fucking bulls,
I'm amazed.
then you'd be really pissed off.
And she pissed on me.
Jesus, Joe. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, we don't want to be singing overly.
No. No singing over it.
Showers.
Like some Jerry Lee Lewis.
Do I want to?
You got it, Lee. You got it.
I'm loving
Come on,
this,
man.
Oh, God, yeah, then.
There's 40 people in the chat. Let's go.
I'm gonna get sick of this
I'm
fucking
loving
song. She packed my bags last night, proves like 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space. On such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round to get to the fight. I'm not the man you think I am at all. Oh no, no, no. I'm the rocket man. Rocket man, burning out the things out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. To touchdown brings me round to get to the fight. I'm not the man you think I am at all. Oh, no, no, no. I'm the rocket man. Rocket man, burning out the fuse out here alone. Ours ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. And no one's there to raise them if you did. And all this science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. Rocket man, yeah, a rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time to touchdown brings me round to get to the fight. I'm I'm not the man you think I am at all. Oh, no, no, no. I'm the rocket man. Rocket man, burning out the fuse out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time to touch down, breeze me round to get to the flight. I'm not the man you think I am at all. Oh, no, no, no. I'm the rocket man. Rocket man, burning out the fuse out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Yes, I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Yes, I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Long, long time.
How bloody lucky are we?
Yeah.
I couldn't get the high notes. Don't do that. That's
Where's
not
the
worth
golden
an
buzzer?
applause. That's not worth an applause, dude.
Oh no, that was good.
I don't know where my high notes went. I think they fucked off out the door there.
Well, you've been up for a long time. You've been awake. You've been awake for a long time
sung
today.
all day. That's all. It's my first time singing all day.
Oh.
So Lee, do you like Chris Cornell?
Yes, of course I do. I've got a track.
That's my favorite dude of all time, Chris Cornell.
Am I thinking right? Who's Chris Cornell? What's he lead singer of?
Soundgarden.
What else? Is there anything else he does?
Soundgarden. You had, I think that was no. He had another band. Shit, can't remember.
I thought he was Queens of the Stone Age. I must be wrong.
Um,
No, it's not. I told you I'm shit with names of bands.
Oh,
I'm
you're
shit
good. You're
with
good.
Soundgarden, Audio Slave, Temple of
Yeah,
the
Audio
Dog.
Slave. That's what I was thinking of.
All right, Audio Slave. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with them. Of course I am, but I don't know any of their songs, so it's not worth asking me.
He did this one song. It was that Prince song that Sinead O'Connor girl did. You know what I'm talking
What's
about?
that?
The girl.
Nothing compares.
One who ripped the picture
Yeah,
of the
nothing
Pope.
compares to you. Yeah, that was it. So Chris Cornell did a version of that live on Sirius XM. Best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that'd be a difficult one. That one, high pitch wise. I'd have to bring it down
Oh,
so far it'd sound.
He kept it low. He kept it low.
Yeah. You'd have to almost be like Elvis Presley.
Good one.
Yeah.
And I want notes they are.
I think my heart must be made of clay, 'cause everyone said it would be broken someday. And now I've come to that fateful day, so I sit on the floor with my head in my hands. Don't ask me how to make it pay. I write a new song every day. I just wish I was made of wood. I might not feel pain, even if I should. Even if I should. Could you leave me? Well, I swear to God, I make that your heart so warm. And that is why I keep the doors locked all the time. I just wish I was made of wood. I might not feel pain, even if I should. Even if I should. I think my heart must be made of clay. Cause everyone said it would be broken someday. Seems like now I've come to the fateful day. So I sit on the floor with my head in my hands, with my head in my hands. If I could,
Nice, Lee. That's my song right there. That's my jam.
Nicely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Loved
Well,
it.
do you? There you go. You've had 2.
Got 2. We got 2 out of you.
You don't
Too
want
much of me.
Oh, I'm so hot. I've got my fan on behind me. The only fan I've got.
Jaimie, what's your request? You got a request for Lee?
R. Kelly's remix to Ignition.
Oh my God, R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I don't know if he knows that.
Yeah, because R. Kelly's my thing. What was you singing earlier? You singing that
I was singing R. Kelly. That was R. Kelly. I believe
Yeah, I know.
I
What,
can
what
fly.
was it? That's it. What was it again?
I believe I can fly.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I believe I can fly.
Woo!
I believe I can touch the sky.
I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me running through that open door. I believe
I see
I
me
can
running
fly.
through that open door. I believe
She can stab people, sing to people.
I believe I can fly.
I'm like, what's happening?
I
Believe I can fly.
That's why I love. That's why I love Jaimie right there. I love you, baby.
If you do Journey's Don't Stop Believing, I'll sing it with you.
Oh man.
Fire and Rain's a good one too.
My favorite is
There was a time.
what about fucking San Francisco? What's it called? Shit. Lights. When the
Ben
lights
would like to hear
I
Bubble
love
Butt.
that
down
song.
in the city.
Did he type that?
And
No,
the
I-
sun
Yeah, 'cause that's
shines
the one
on the bay. Ooh, I wanna be there in my city. Oh,
Sing it like you wrote it.
oh. Sing it, Sonny. That's right.
Sing it like you wrote it, baby. Sing it like you wrote it.
Jaimie, do you like Stevie
You're
Wonder?
stupid, Jaimie. Like,
No.
that was a very.
You don't like
surprise.
Stevie?
No. Yeah, I don't. After everybody left and Bree was still here, we spent an entire night when Bobby was here at a karaoke bar, and I sang like 20 songs.
That was
Really?
amazing. You
Where's
could
that
really,
video?
I mean,
I was getting it.
I have 2 live streams when I first started, me just karaokeing because I was scared to get in front of the
we should
camera.
have we should have a karaoke stream.
That is
One
fun.
day.
We've done it before on Cassie's channel.
I got a copyright claim on it though.
I have tons of copyright claims on mine. I get it every episode.
All hits turned cause she was the queen.
I am the queen.
In a blink of an eye, I knew her number and her name. There was a time that she wanted to take. Caribbean queen, now
funny. That was so good.
No more love on the run. Caribbean Queen, now we're sharing the same dream.
I just got scared. I was eating the wrong
And my
gummies.
hearts that beat as one. No more love on the run.
Don't be scared.
Don't eat the sugar-free ones.
I lose my cool when she steps in the room. And I get so excited just from her perfume. Electric eyes that you can't ignore. And passion burns you like never before. I was in search of affection, running my game. Love was the furthest from my mind. Got a young queen, now we're sharing the same dream. And my hearts that beat as one. No more love on the run. Caribbean Queen, now we're sharing the same dream. And our hearts that beat as one. No more love on the run.
Love you, Simon.
She's the queen, our Caribbean queen, yeah. I said she does about being painted jeans.
Yes, that was awesome, man.
Can you do Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, New York?
Alicia Keys.
Hey, how about some Elton John?
He knows Elton John.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he rocks Elton John. Man.
Love you,
I can
Simon.
imagine. That's why I said it. I was like, I bet he'd be good at Elton John.
Rocks it.
Rocket Man is Elton John, I think. Oh man, that's a good one.
That's why they call it the blues.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Don't wish you were down, look at it like it's forever. Between you and me, I can honestly say the things can only get better. While I'm away, just down the demons inside. And it won't be long before you and me run to the place in my heart where we hide. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands, be time spent with you. Laughing like children, living like lovers, rolling like thunder under the covers. And I guess that's what I call it, the blues. Just empty space, picture my face in your hands. Live for each second without hesitation. I'll never forget how you mind. And without the girl, crying night if it helps. On here, I simply love you more than I love life itself. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my head, could be time spent with you. Laughing like children, living like lovers, rolling like thunder was a time I was everything, nothing all in one. When you found me, I was feeling like a cloud across the sun. I need to tell you how you light up.
True, Simon.
But in the moonlight, you just shine like a beacon on the bay. When I can't explain, but there's something about the way you look tonight takes my breath away. It's a feeling I get about you deep inside. When I can't describe, but there's something about the way you look tonight.
Yes,
takes my
Lynn.
breath away. The way you look tonight. With a smile, full of people's secrets from my heart. In all honesty, I'm speechless. I don't know where to start. When I can't explain, but there's something about the way you look tonight takes my breath away. It's a feel I get about you deep inside. When I can't describe, but there's something about the way you look tonight takes my breath away. The way you look tonight. When I can't explain, but there's something about the way you look tonight takes my breath away. It's a feeling I get about you deep inside. When I can't describe, but there's something about the way you look tonight takes my breath away. The way you look tonight. 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 The way you look tonight.
Simon
Yeah.
wrecked his undies. He said,
That
"You're
was
the man."
that was a
Lee."
panty dropper right there.
Exactly.
My God.
Great job, man. That was
I
awesome.
don't see any panties coming my way.
They're all
I haven't
stuck to
worn
the screen.
panties since the
They're all
early
stuck
90s.
to the screen, yeah.
Shipping's too expensive.
Yeah, man. Bloody hell.
Hey, Lee, man, that was absolutely beautiful,
Thank you,
bro.
Lee.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Lee.
Thank
It's
you.
fun for me too, even though it's
It's those
Four-
chords.
10-4.
Those chords hit you right in the heart. Beautiful.
You were gonna say right in the butt.
No, 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 no. That takes your heartstrings and just rips them right out, man. That is brilliant. Brilliant, brother.
Beautiful.
Ah, you know it.
Which one's that?
I would like.
Oh, that was like Mr. Magato type.
Some pop.
This is the song right here.
I was not.
Can we play the Reading Rainbow song?
In the fire hiding away on a slow train home. This one for Paisley. Oh, you got to help me. She used to work there a long time ago. She spent 35 pounds and one pack of ciggies. Brought it on errand for him indoors. Then she kept running straight down to Leeds Central. Took in the city and left her in no time. Looking out for Linda, never stop looking. Never stop looking out for Linda. Looking out for Linda. Never stop looking. Never stop looking for Linda. Looking out for Linda. Looking out for Linda. Linda was keen. She'd been fighting fire water all that day. She said me and drinking means only one thing. Whispered that she was too polite to say. The train door was jammed, but the time wasn't right. Some guy was holding her back from the window. I said, a fireman, she said, so arrogant. I will decide when I go or I don't go. I'm looking out for Linda Reed. For rain, never stop looking. Never stop looking out for Linda. Looking out for Linda. Never stop looking. Never stop looking for Linda. Looking out for Linda. Oh, kissing with Linda as Paisley came closer. She was a bad apple, master of man. There was such a connection. It started that two things. I'll always be looking for Linda again. I'm looking out for Linda Reed, the rain. I'm looking out for Linda. Never stop looking. Never stop looking for Linda. Looking out for Linda. Never stop looking. Never stop looking for Linda. Looking out for Linda. Oh, never stop looking. I'll never stop looking for a sweet girl. I'm looking out, looking for the girl. No, na 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 na.
Yeah.
Linda has way too much control over that guy.
Too much control.
You keep singing like that, we're gonna find that chick.
And so Corey's not here. He's in Chicago.
Oh, looking out for Linda.
We need to run away from Linda.
We can still hear his farts from here.
Maybe he's looking out for Linda because she's looking for him, and he's got to like looking out for.
Did
like,
you just wardrobe
I was looking
change?
out for that chord for bloody ages.
Jojo.
Every time I got to that bit, I was like,
yeah, all the
where's that
time.
chord?
All the time.
JoJo always goes through wardrobe changes. He'll change his green screen around and all kinds of stuff.
I can't stop staring at his screen because I don't know what's going to happen like that.
Oh yeah, you just know.
Titties are out.
Rubbing titties.
Titties are out.
That's it. Rub 'em, baby. Rub 'em.
Oh Lord. Oh
Titties
boy.
are out.
Lick them.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
JoJo, when he joined the chop shop, he kind of just threw his professional career out the window and just said, "Screw it."
He had a
He
professional
really did,
career.
honestly.
This is gross, man.
Anybody who joins this channel. Just kidding.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Chop Shop is the butt plug of my life.
The more you know.
Yes. And so,
Oh man.
You are the butt plug of my life.
Sing it, JoJo. Sing
We're
it.
gonna make hot
Always
plugs.
be
Sing it, man.
around.
Give him a beat.
Always be my baby.
My baby butt plug.
That's right.
The butt plug of your life.
Feeling it strong.
And I mean one of those big bushy foxtail
Wait.
butt plugs.
Wait, we got to make sure.
Wow.
Rain, are you being entertained?
yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
Duh.
All that
Who's
matters.
not?
Just
I mean, that's
checking.
not. Jamie being entertained. That's what I was
Hi, Ren, I love
thinking.
you. When are you gonna come visit me again? You can come stay at my house.
I have to get my brake light fixed. So I was going like in the desert, and because of all the
Brake
bumps,
light.
I fucked up like the wiring in my car. So I have to get that fixed before I go out of state.
Okay, but get that fixed and then you can come stay at my house.
I am, but money.
I'm alone
you
all the time.
you see
I
this
know.
fucking. You see this car? I can't
know.
fucking pay for this. This is stupid.
I know. Honestly, my mom had a Lexus for a long time and then she got rid of it. She was like, "Why am I making the payments on this? Why?"
I mean, I don't have payments, but I don't have like I don't have maintenance. I don't have like a guarantee on maintenance. So I have to pay out of pocket for all of it.
Out of
and it's
pocket for
fucking
all of it.
bullshit.
I know.
Bullshit.
I know. I know.
Go
Cars
get a
are
Honda,
expensive.
guys. Get a
That's why I
Toyota
got a
or
Ford.
something.
Just
Or
just
Ford.
like
That's why I
use
want a
the brake.
Bronco.
I can fix it, Rain.
Ren Montana.
Yeah. Well, then I have
True.
to drive up to Fresno.
Jim lets me mechanic on his Corvette.
I would trust you.
Ren, what color Bronco
Don't
do you
trust
want?
me.
That's high trust. if
okay.
Jim's
So
letting you.
I forgot what it's called. I like the Area 51 color, and I think that's that blue color that they have out. It's
Original
like that
Bronco
bluish
or
gray.
new Bronco?
The newer
Cobalt
Bronco,
blue?
the brand new Bronco with the goat, with the goat mode and all that.
You don't want the
shit. Obviously,
carbureted Bronco?
I can't afford that. I mean, like even the new one's expensive, but
It is.
I mean, it would be a joy to go to Joshua Tree or to Yosemite in. I mean, an absolute honor. That car is gorgeous. There's a really pretty girl out here that owns one. It's a two-door one, and it's in like the grayish color, not the blue one. And I want to be
Gunmetal. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I want
have a
to
dumb
be.
question.
I want to go up to her and be like, "Hey, I think you're pretty, and I like your car. Let's be
Do it, Len. Do it, Ren.
Let's
I'm
keep
going
going
to-
with that. Tell
just-
us about the pretty girl,
Just
Ren.
Amber Heard her and then take the
I
truck.
like
Stop! I would never.
That
Stop.
color only
Maybe
comes
if
in
it was
brown.
like a Porsche Panamera, but
I have
no,
a
I'm
dumb
just kidding.
question. I have a dumb question about the
Fine,
Joshua
bro.
Tree
Pillow.
location.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Are you allowed to just drive off the
Yes.
drive anywhere you want?
Well, so there's certain locations that are like it. So the Joshua Tree National Park is like a protected area, but like in order to get to like Giant Rock and stuff like that, like you have to. There's not roads. You have to drive through the desert, and you need to know where you're going. So there's
we're
certain
going-
areas that are off limit because you get your vehicle stuck, but it's not necessarily off limit. Like you can't, like they don't want you driving over like bushes and stuff. Like there's areas in the sand that are very like clearly marked of where vehicles are drive. But for the most part, yeah, you can just, I mean, it's just desert out there. There's really not anything else. There's like one Walmart.
Is there
I've
Colts?
been there. I've actually been there recently, and because of I think like all of the tourists that have been out there, there actually honestly might be a Kohl's. There's a brand new shopping center kind of like right
Is
by
there?
Joshua Tree, and it's so nice.
Is the one where the Walmart is?
I don't know because I've only been there a few times, and it's recently. It was like a year ago,
Weird.
so it's pretty recent. And I don't go the Palm Springs way. I go the way in through Lucerne Valley.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, I don't know which way people go.
You
But
can go
it's
either
but,
way, in all
but as I was
honesty.
saying, Chad, you can probably go on the dirt roads. Like if you want to go to Giant Rock, I'm sure a sedan would make it out there because of all the tourists that have been out
Yep.
there. That's kind of like smoothed out all of the dirt
Mhm.
that's fucking been out there, no matter like
Yep.
what way you go. You just kind of honestly, I would suggest getting a paper map because right when you
Mhm.
go into Joshua Tree, you lose cell service. And if
Mhm.
you want to go anywhere off of the pavement, it's not sketchy, but there is a definite like alone feeling out there. It's definitely way more desolate than like Yosemite or like a forest area. Like
Yeah, like
I've
you need to know which direction you're driving towards. Like you're fine if you know the general vicinity of where you're going, but like she's right. You need to start looking for landmarks and stuff. And if you don't know anything about Giant Rock, like you don't know where to make the turns and you don't know what to do, and people get lost out there all the time.
yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Hey, who's the
Now, you guys interrupted Rin's pretty girl story.
Oh, JoJo Bones, listen, you
That's
already
not
put your dick out
important.
once. Calm down.
What's that?
so
Rin, I'm sorry. I apologize for them.
so
Yeah, you
who's
should.
the
Maybe
the paranormal
later,
expert?
maybe later we can text and you can tell me.
You're a bad
Jojo,
guy, JoJo.
stop. That is not. I don't.
You're a
come
bad
on,
man,
no.
JoJo.
Bad man.
So
Put
Chad,
it
who's
down.
who's the
JoJo,
paranormal
that costs money.
Yes,
the-
what Jaimie said.
Exactly.
who's the
Don't do shit for
paranormal
free.
expert here?
Oh, the paranormal expert.
Like who's on the panel?
Jaimie.
Let me look around the room.
I don't know.
Hey.
Enzo?
I'm not a paranormal expert.
Sure, he'll be a
Probably-
paranormal expert. Why not?
Probably
No.
Papa Willie.
Because my wife was like, hey, when I started my channel, she's like, why don't we go to St. Augustine since we live like right there, and go ghost hunting, like go in the graveyard.
Why
and
not?
go-
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go on this website and I bought some ghost hunting equipment. It's
Oh.
labeled ghost hunting.
What did you get?
Sketchy.
Yeah. I thought I was getting quality. I spent like almost $200.
Oh,
And
that's
I-
not enough money.
I thought it was.
I got a
scary.
Alibaba smartwatch.
Oh,
Right?
no.
No.
That's supposed to be a voice recorder.
No.
And then I got a stud finder. It looked like, and it beeps.
Oh,
and it-
no.
That's supposed to be like a EV or
EMF.
EMF, yeah.
thing, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I did notice the interesting gesture when he said stud finder. I don't know if anybody else picked that up, but that's kind of subliminal right there.
My hand
It is.
vibrated too. It's weird.
Did it? Okay.
Liv, I want to be your friend. Be friends with me.
And then I got a.
Here.
It gave me some. It gave me a little cheap flashlight. All that for almost $200, and you get it. And the plastic was that cheap stuff you used to get at a dollar store, like when you were a kid, and the toy would
Wait a
just
minute.
crumble.
Did you say flashlight or flashlight?
If you want to use that as a
mean,
flashlight, like maybe your
you can-
pinky would fit in it.
You can turn anything into a fifi if you work
So
hard
yes,
enough.
Jojo, it is.
Bruh.
a flashlight.
We lost
Poor
Ren.
Red.
Bruh.
We lost Ren.
Stop.
Bruh.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm not implying.
Calm
you
down,
have
JoJo.
A small.
You know, why
anything.
don't they
I'm
make
just saying.
flashlights with a magnet on them so you can hang them on your fridge?
I
They
see
do.
one.
They
them
also
in
make
case
them with
there's an
suction cups on the
emergency.
back, so you could
There is a
suction cup
guy-
them to the
We need
wall
to make a
inside the shower.
JoJo sandwich.
Yeah.
They were
there you
handing
go.
those out
There
on the
you
ship
go,
in the Navy.
JoJo.
On my ship in the
There
Navy,
you
we had a
go,
guy.
Really?
He was handing out little keychain flashlights. And
You're shitting us.
and then
You're making
yeah,
this up.
No, I'm not.
You're
So-
shitting my dick.
So he's handed them out as a joke for a keychain
Sound like
for
a
people,
bunch
right?
of gold donkeys.
It's not supposed to be used. It's supposed to be just a
We're still-
keychain joke gift,
Still
right?
live on YouTube.
But
Chad,
we
Chad,
It's a
found
gag gift.
just
yeah. And
See
stop
what-
live.
but then we start clearing out birthing, which is where everybody sleeps.
It just
And in the garbage can, there's
cut it.
all
Put
these
on the
broken
after hours sign.
keychains.
Call it a day. Play the music out like you're
See,
at the
I've always
awards.
heard that on the ship, there are only a few places you could go for privacy. Right? Is this true? And then the whole time you're in there, all your buddies are yelling shit at you. Right? Because they know what's going on. Because that's the only reason there's certain places of the ship.
Should we get out the cane for JoJo?
Is that true?
I never seen that
Okay.
on my ship.
Okay. Okay. Well, I know now. I'm sorry.
I did see a guy wake up in the morning with his junk in his hand and a portable DVD player on his chest. Passed out
Sounds like
drunk on the floor.
JoJo. Sounds like JoJo. Was
His
it
name
JoJo?
was his name was Joe, actually.
Ah, see?
Thought maybe my cam was on live all the time.
I don't think you guys have outro music for this one,
I
Chad.
got the joke,
I don't think we
Enzo.
do
I
either.
got it.
I'll make you guys some later.
One last question for Roach.
Yo,
Yes.
The rumors from the Navy, is there a ceremony for when the ship crosses over the equator?
shellback, yes. Why? What's up?
Just wondering if you could kind of flesh that out a little bit for us.
You cross the equator, and basically anybody who's done it before is considered a shellback. Anybody who's not is considered WOG, and basically they're going to dress up as pirates. All the people who are seasoned, and then we're going to dress up in our coveralls with knee pads, elbow pads, gloves, and we're going to crawl on our hands and knees through trash.
Oh
and,
my gosh!
Get stuff sprayed on us, and then you end up having to get some type of food item out of a fat dude's stomach covered in mayonnaise and whipped cream.
Oh,
Sounds like my
Lordy.
kind of party.
And he's dressed like a mermaid.
Oh my gosh!
And yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah. We have the blue nose, which is the same thing, but you got to go up in the Antarctic. In the
Oh,
cold.
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, that one sucked. We were only
I'm
allowed.
so glad this is what our tax dollars are being used for.
Right?
Oh, that's
This is
not
what bored sailors do. This is stuff you invent to do.
You don't know
when
how much stuff your tax dollars pay for that sailors screw up around the world.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, just people in general.
Yeah.
True.
We literally spent $2 billion in tax funders payment to look at UFOs, and they didn't find anything. So the
You
government
didn't
spends
see
their
that
money
video
well.
of the balloon? Come on.
Oh, the Batman balloon for sure.
I'll just say this about our Navy. If we're the best out there, everybody else is really fucked up.
Okay, God
That
bless
part.
us all.
If that makes you feel better,
Coming from an
It does
ex-Navy man, who knows?
but
Oh my God, that's such a good idea, Simon. We should have Lee play us out.
I agree.
That is a good idea.
Good idea.
Lee, will
What
you
is
play
it,
us a
is
going
this
out
the
song?
end of the show already?
Yeah, Jojo, it's been 3 hours. We're gonna go behind the scenes to the after party.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye, love you all.
Yeah, we gotta say bye.
Comment on the video. Help the algorithm.
Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.